Ask it again.
Ask it again, Lou.
Ask it again, Lou.
Let's FIFO it. I need FIFO here. So, Chat and Ken, I want to know which is worse, rooting for 2 NFL teams or switching your NFL team in your 30s after you've been rooting for another team.
Not even that. It's not even that, Lou.
You gotta have a reason. If it's a reason, you gotta have context. The premise
is
they know the context. They looking at y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is the context.
Leaving your team when it's losing at its lowest to go bandwag on another team that was winning.
Nick, they were not winning when I got there. You keep saying that Jalen Hurts was out when I got there. They was getting smoked by the Cowboys, wasn't they, Lou?
Ken, what does Sheldon always say? He was like, Jalen Hurts, ever since Jalen Hurts started, they made the playoffs.
Ken, ever since he started the full year, because the first year he didn't make the playoffs. When he took over, they didn't make the playoffs. He been getting smoked.
Yeah, because he was halfway through the season with Carson.
Yeah, right.
And that's why you bring.
And that's when I came on.
Yeah.
I've been Jalen. I've been telling you about Jalen forever now.
Bruh, I keep telling y'all,
Jalen.
That's the reason you're an Eagles fan, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. Well, let's say this first of all. Before Carolina came, you got to think about it. I didn't have a team before Carolina.
Ain't nobody trying to hear your little soliloquy,
local team.
So but you didn't root for.
I rooted for Randall Cunningham. Team. Yeah, no, I did. You know what's funny, Lou? I did.
Randall Cunningham.
I did root for Randall. I did for real. That's not I got a signed Randall Cunningham hat. I got 2 of them.
Okay.
I love Randall Cunningham, but I was a 49ers fan first, and the reason being, that's why I was going to say I was mad about that doc because the reason why I was a 49ers fan was because the only player I knew of personally was Dwight Hicks. He was a safety, and he played with the 49ers. You probably never heard of him, but he was 2-time Super Bowl champion with them. But he's the only person I knew of personally, so I loved that team at the time. So when Carolina came, that's my home. Of course, that's going to become my squad. And then I loved.
So you really a 49ers fan?
No, that's where I started. I hate the 49ers.
That's what I'm saying.
I hate the 49ers.
It's not complex with me, Lou. I'm a Bengals fan. But
Christian, there's a reason for everything. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm a Bengals fan, but at the time of 2007, when I really started watching football, everybody was talking about the undefeated Patriots, Ken. This and that. They don't win. And I was like, give me the biggest underdog they had was the New York Giants, the Eli Manning, goofy looking ass. And I was like, I'm betting on them. And I won hella bread, and ever since then, bro, I've been winning. I've been rolling.
So Nick, you relate to what I'm saying then, because
you can let him go, Nick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I can't let Jalen go.
Nick gonna root for Nick gonna root for the Bengals over the Giants because that's his real squad. The Giants,
but I told you why. I said it clear as day. I would still be a Panthers fan. I was there when they were 0-16. I didn't care about the winning. I didn't care about the winning and losing. That's not why I left. I left because David Tepper took my mama's money. That's the bottom line. You can't understand that. Yes. Yes. He moved. Let me tell you. I told you. He was building the facility.
Give us a Tyler Perry story.
He was building a facility in my hometown, and we paid the taxes on it, and then he pulled it out.
Pause. But
what's the name of the movie? What's the name of the movie?
Like, I'm sorry about that. 1-15.
Straw. He could give us a straw.
1-15. I'm sorry.
I used to be a Celtics fan and a Hurricanes fan. I don't root for them anymore, but I couldn't switch teams. That's insane to me.
I'm a Hornet for life, so I don't care. You can't tell me about struggle. I'm a Hornets fan for life. That's it.
Y'all niggas ain't real fans. That's
who you talking? Come on.
I'm talking to
me too, Rob. Like I said, if my mom pays taxes and he pulled out, that
don't matter.
It does. You can't root for somebody that took that. If somebody take it, man, come on now. You can't.
I'm different, Luke, because I haven't given up on anybody. I've adopted.
That's insane.
You got to have a reason.
Listen,
as you get older, you cut teams. You don't increase teams.
Yeah, when I get older, if and when I have a kid, my kid is gonna be a Bengals. Like I'm raising them in a Bengals household, bro. I'm just saying, like for right now,
he got no determination over that nigga. What if he like the Browns?
Oh hell,
he got a Bengals household.
He ain't mine, Lou.
I don't care what church you go to, just as long as you like the Bengals.
Hey, if my son like the Browns, he is not mine.
That's funny. I rooted for the Tweets Open Doors. I rooted for the Celtics because I liked Paul Pierce and Antoine Walker.
So who you root for now in basketball?
I don't root for anybody in the NBA. I like good games. That's it. I don't root for anybody in college. No, actually, I do like to still see Miami do good. They just had so many terrible decisions after that 0-1 team.
So that's a sports decision. I ain't going nowhere for no sports decision. I'll just be sitting there miserable. But once again, a business decision,
I just don't follow them. And in college football, like if you got a team, that's bullshit shit. If in college football, if you got a team, you got to follow them. Like you got to follow the recruiting and follow like I didn't want to do that with Miami no more. Mm-hmm. Only team that I follow and that I'm locked in on is the Cowboys.
That's unfortunate too.
Yeah. Well, the reason is because he only has to do it for 17 weeks and then it's over.
You don't think the Saints can have it up?
No. God, no. What would it be about?
It'd be about the win around. No, it'd be about the win around Hurricane Katrina. Like I mean,
that famous season y'all had.
I mean,
it's
something.
We had decades. Y'all had seasons.
No, y'all were. You were.
FIFO.
That's
FIFO.
Y'all were.
What's worse, switching teams in your mid to late 30s, or having two teams?
I have several teams.
It's the context of sports.
I was wondering why you like FIFA.
You got the wrong person.
You got the wrong person. For like 6 different NFL teams.
Never mind. No.
Start the show.
Wait, hold on. Do not put me in the same bucket as Celtic. I already told y'all. Chicago, Miami. Those are my teams, and now Atlanta because I've been here 20 plus years.
So that's not the same bucket as me because I still got one.
You root for the Falcons? You root for the Falcons?
No. I want the Falcons to do good, but I'm not necessarily a fan of the Falcons.
Oh, you're crazy.
I just want them to do good because I live here. You know what I'm saying? But Chicago, Miami.
And when it comes to many, that's still too many. People that's worse than me.
Like these boys ain't fans, man. These boys, y'all ain't fans.
Fan of the Chicago Bulls, Miami Heat, Chicago White Sox.
Even as much as I give Spike hell. As a Cowboys fan, that man he stayed with the Cowboys through 30 years of trash. I've stayed with the Saints when they were good. They are trash now. Like it is like I am a true fan of the team.
But y'all
got multiple teams.
Y'all talk about the Saints. Not near one. Hey, Shelton, I be in the chat every day. That nigga don't never.
He don't.
That doesn't take away from my fandom. I just know it's a rough time. Like it's a rough time to be a Saints fan. I still stick with my team, and I'm honest that my team sucks right now.
But what you think about that quarterback decision?
It don't fucking matter, Sheldon. It don't fucking matter. Like it didn't matter. So that's what y'all want me to say.
I like Spencer Rattler. Come on, Doc.
I mean, he came from South Carolina, but I don't care, bro. It doesn't matter to me. This season is like I'm not rooting for anything this season, but hoping to see some young talent. Other than that, it's like cool.
You want Arch Manning?
I would love to have Arch Manning. I would love to have a steady quarterback.
Who said he's steady? What have you seen?
We don't know if Arch Manning is good.
We don't know what Arch Manning is.
Hey, man, I'm going up brand recognition.
We know he got some talent though.
That's gonna hurt y'all.
We know he got talent.
We don't know that. We know that he is.
Hey, look, hey Doc, did you see?
We don't know how great the talent is,
Doc,
but he has talent.
That they talk about trading for Deshaun Watson?
Who?
Jesus Christ.
The Saints?
Yes.
No,
it's
would you
take
at
the end of the year though, right?
I wouldn't.
No, he's back this year. He's
it's our GM, man. Mickey Loomis is he trash, bro. We gotta get rid of our GM. Like the more moves he makes, the more I realize Sean Payton was the driving force of when we actually were a great team. Because he's been making terrible decisions since he left.
Would you take Deshaun Watson?
Hold on. I want to hear what Spike got to say. What you got to say, Spike?
I'm wondering when he comes back.
He'll be back. He gonna be on the PEP list. He'll be back probably within 6 games. I think. Don't quote me on that.
He's gonna be on a couple lists.
Yeah.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed that we wasted Cam Jordan's last year's, DeMario Davis, like AK. Like we wasted a lot of great talent we still got on the roster because this nigga, our GM just has been terrible. So
I never even thought about the fact that Alvin Kamara has never rushed for 1,000 yards in the season. I never knew that, even though he does both. I still thought
he never had to.
Yeah, he's been impactful enough to where he don't need 1,000-yard season
because he gets 400, 500, 600 yards receiving.
Yeah, he'll kill her. Like
when you look at his total yards from scrimmage, he's crazy. He's always in the league lead.
Yeah, his story is not going to be told from his rushing yards. It's going to be told from his explosive plays and passing stuff. So I still think he's an effective running back. Touchdown. I'll take him in Dallas today over whoever they got in the backfield.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. This is the place for sports being collide. Dead in sports. I'm your host, Kenneth B. Inch. Joining me on the show is FIFO, Spike, Shelton, Nick, and Jalen's here.
What's happening?
Yep. Glad to have everybody on board that's watching. We got a pretty exciting show ahead for you guys. We are still doing our positional rankings. So we have the wide receivers tonight. So looking forward to revealing those with you guys. And college football kicks off as well. And then we're also going to talk about running backs. Our top 5 running backs as well. So anyway, real quick, we did a review of the Netflix documentary, America's Team, The Gambler and the Cowboy, I guess. The one about the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that's
so we did a review of that. So that'll be coming out shortly. But yeah, so definitely want to let you guys know about that. So look out for that. But yeah. Oops. Jesus. Knocking stuff over here. Anyway, man, let's go ahead and get the show started with our best performance of the week.
Yo, my best performance of the week goes to the Washington Commanders. Shout out to them for finally getting the deal done. It's actually for Terry McLaurin and his agent. I'm sorry, not Washington Commanders. It's him and his agent because they got a 3-year, $96 million extension. What they were looking for in the beginning, and all he did was get a vacation in the beginning. He didn't have to go through training camp and work hard. He worked hard, I'm sure, but not like those other guys. But shout out to him and his agent for finally getting this done. They did what they should have done a long time ago. They should have just locked it up and got it done, got him in camp so he can get some synergy with his quarterback and work with Debo. But in the end, it's going to work out for him because he got his money. Even though he's turning 30 this year, we're going to see what it does, what it looks like. But shout out to that man and his agent, Buddy Baker, I think his name is, for getting it done.
Wait, how much is guaranteed? You know how much?
I don't know what his guarantee is. Let me look that up because I meant to look that up earlier and forgot.
Because I know they were not. I won't say they weren't trying to pay him, but they were not pressed to pay him because he is 30 plus. Like they wasted his, coming out of Ohio State, they wasted most of his prime. He's in like the later half of his prime.
53 million guaranteed.
Yeah, 3-year, 96 million.
Over the next 3 years.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, 3 years, 96. In addition, I think to this year, which is he's making about 26 million this year. I think it is.
I guess that's worth it. You need him. You ain't got no ain't no other explosive people on the offense.
Nah, Terry McLaurin receives a $30 million signing bonus in a deal. So a lot of that is going to be just signing bonus. So if you're saying 53 plus the 30, so that means that 23 will be split out over the course of the 3 years. The signing bonus he'll get up front.
Meaning so that it's a 2-year deal. It's this year.
So it's about 8. He making $8 million a year guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't shit. That was a deal actually.
It's because of the signing bonus. It's just how they
got it all up front.
Mm-hmm. The majority of the bread is up front.
Because when they cut him when he's 32, they ain't got to pay that last year.
They ain't got to pay shit. They're gonna upfront him this year and next year, and then they're gonna draft the wide receiver probably next year, which they have to at this point.
Yeah, he'll probably only have if he plays 2 out of the 3 years on that contract, they would probably only owe him like $5 million, and probably the language in that contract is he has to be on the roster by a certain date to guarantee that final portion. So they come early, they probably have to pay.
But nonetheless, he earned his money. Shout out to him.
Yeah,
I'm happy he got paid.
Yep, he just got the summer off.
And I respect him more than how he got his money.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. We're getting closer and closer to the best part of the year for sports now that college football has begun. This past Saturday, 22nd ranked Iowa State winning a 17th ranked Kansas State in an international contest in Ireland, with the Cyclones defeating the Wildcats 24-21. This upcoming Saturday is filled with several big-time matchups. First-ranked Texas will go on the road to Columbus, Ohio to face third-ranked Ohio State. Ninth-ranked LSU will go on the road to face fourth-ranked Clemson. There will be a rare Sunday night game with the sixth-ranked Notre Dame traveling to South Beach to face the Miami Hurricanes. What are your thoughts on the Iowa State versus Kansas State game? And which of the three games coming up this Saturday has your attention the most?
Texas, Ohio State for me. You know, I'm not that big of a college football guy, but obviously one of the biggest talking points or one of the biggest stories going to be all season is Arch Manning and how does he look. We're also looking at Ohio State and the retooling of that particular roster after losing their starting quarterback to the draft. You know, they still got a lot of talent over there, but I think the talk of the town is going to be Arch Manning. Everybody wants to see how he's going to start off the season now that there isn't an incumbent starter in front of him. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But to me, that's where the majority of the attention is going to be, is Texas versus Ohio State.
I have to agree with FIFO. Texas versus Ohio State is the game of the weekend. There's a lot riding on this game. I think early in Arch Manning's career, like this is the first time that he's been the guy. Yeah, he started games before. Yeah, he's played before. Yeah, he's made big plays before. But you going into, like, it's at Ohio State, right?
Yep, it's in the shoe.
You going into the horseshoe. You're playing as the number one team in the nation, and you're an underdog. Like, he got a lot to prove in this game, and a lot of critics gonna be ready to pounce on him if he don't do well in this game. So I think this is gonna be a must-see game if you're talking about if you're a sports fan, not even college football. It's one of those games that this is what college football does is great. They have games that transcend their sport. This is going to be one of those games. It's a holiday weekend. You got a famous name in Arch Manning. You got two famous programs in Ohio State and Texas. They do well at leaning into the spotlight, and I think this is going to be one of the best games of the weekend. Also, I watched that Iowa State and Kansas State game. It was an entertaining game. It was terrible at first, but at the end, it was it picked up. And did y'all see that they got the starting quarterback dad and brother got into a fight in the street?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that later. That's why. Cool. Go ahead, yeah, I agree with that. And we forget that Jeremiah Smith is playing in this game too. He may be the best player in college football. So
as a sophomore,
as a sophomore, he's NFL ready. Wide receiver one today.
Yesterday, last season.
Yes.
That's the last. He got drafted number 2 last year.
And the thing, him and Ryan Williams were talking about teaming up at one point, which is crazy because they won in 1A. That's like Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase all over again.
They should both transfer.
I was gonna say
that would be wild.
There was a discussion of him leaving Ohio. I mean, because like he won a title, so it's like, what else is there to do?
Yeah,
outside of getting paid, but
make more money.
Yeah.
I'm also.
But he gonna get that regardless of where he go.
That's right.
Yeah, he gonna get it regardless. But he talking about make more money now, right, Lou?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If I'm a big program, if I'm a big program, I break the bank for them 2 next year.
Yes, I will.
I'm finding my biggest booster, and I'm like, hey, look, give him this much, let's get both of them over here next year.
But it'll have to be somewhere. It'll have to be somewhere where there's a good quarterback. I go to Texas because Archie is.
I'll bring the quarterback with me too. Shit,
but
let's get a quarterback too.
But I'm also interested in seeing this LSU Clemson game as well. Cade Klubnik is a lot of people's Heisman Trophy favorite going into this year. Clemson quarterback, and with LSU, we really don't know. They're bringing back the quarterback, and that team is loaded as well. So we get to see a couple high-powered clashes to begin the season this year, which is really good for college football. They start with a bang. You got to come out playing ball. It ain't no, lighten the load, come in easy like, a lot of the teams do this. Now they coming in ready to play. So you got to be ready.
I will say that that Iowa State, Kansas State game was shitball. And I don't like playing international games to start the season.
No.
Up until the end.
Look, you talk about the end. I can give a fuck about it. I cut it off at third quarter. I was like, this is a shitball game.
It was valid at the end.
I see the better matchup was the daddy and the son. But
did you know? Wait. Did y'all know Kansas State quarterback was black?
Yeah, absolutely not. I did not.
I did,
bro.
I didn't know that until I saw his dad.
Until I seen his daddy and his brother fight.
Lou, you know how I knew he was black? I knew he was black last year because I researched him because I saw his name. And I was like, that ain't the same guy. That's not Avery. I thought they were making a mistake. I was like, that ain't Avery Johnson in the game. That's some white kid.
Bro,
so I looked it up. That's how I know I looked it up.
So
hey, I was gonna say y'all ain't gonna ask Osama Q Lot and his thoughts.
Hold on, I ain't get double mine. My thing is the game. I'm surprised that the Notre Dame game and the Miami game is the primetime game and not Texas Ohio State. Because to me, that's what it should have been. Yeah. But it's obviously the Texas Ohio State. If you're gonna buy stock in Arch Manning, I would buy it right now because this is gonna be the lowest it's gonna be. Because I think that the pressure to me isn't on Texas and Arch Manning. I think the pressure's on Ryan Day and Ohio State. You're coming.
They just won a national title.
Exactly. And you're at home to start your game off against an inexperienced QB, which is what you were looking at him as, Lou. And also to double down on people like you was thinking, like, he may not even be that good the way they hyping him up. So, like, you're at home with the best player in the country on your side of the field. And also, to me, Arch really can't do wrong in this game. As long like him winning it would be spectacular. But as long as he doesn't look shitty, I think he's fine because they're the underdog of this game.
Bro, if he go out there and be average, he's going to catch hell on Monday.
I don't think
all the talking heads.
I don't think
that's a fact. It ain't yes, it is. Because look, you got to look at it from the perspective of he's had 2 opportunities to start and take the job from Quentin Ewers. He couldn't do it. So now it's your job. You're the starter. You the guy that we've been hyping up, and you go out here and you average at one of the biggest games of the season. Not to mention in high school, he played for an average team. He's never really been great. So people gonna start pulling back the layers and being like, he might not be that good immediately. It ain't no grace here.
But my thing, this is first of all the grace that I'm giving because it's the first game of the year. And it's Ohio State, the defending champ. So it's like if he loses to the defending champ, as long as he don't look shitty, people are not gonna be like, okay, it was his first game. People may have thought he was gonna win, but it's not defining his whole football career as a starter just yet. Now, if this was like week 5 or week 8, you know what I'm saying? Like, then I understand what you're saying. But to me, it's more about Ryan Day and Ohio State. What do they look like coming off of winning a title? But I think Arch is gonna ball. If me personally, I think he's gonna ball out. He's gonna prove that he's that nigga.
That game is at noon.
Yeah, it's too early.
That's crazy, right?
That's too early, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They have Notre Dame and Miami, 2 programs that just got relevant, if not haven't been relevant in a while. Over Ohio State and Texas is making number 1 and number 3.
That being a noon game.
No sense.
That's supposed to be a game where you go to a bar and watch it with people at 7:00. Like,
that's crazy.
I don't know, man.
They don't want anybody to see if you play bad.
They hiding him.
I'm asking because I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Arch didn't start. I thought that Arch not starting was something totally different, and he wasn't good enough.
Yeah, that's what it is.
They tried to say that
it was not.
He got
What was it? That's why he didn't start.
That's why I'm asking. Because I definitely heard something else.
I'm saying for the people that are saying that it wasn't.
I've been reading up on Arch since high school. The man, just because I do my research, your goofy ass come here post blood. My thing is, I've read that the Mannings, the whole family, has been really meticulous about how they want to develop Arch as a quarterback. even like how much exposure he gets, what like obviously what college he went to and the plan to have college. His whole thing was to sit behind Quinn Ewers. And then also the Texas was giving seniority to Quinn Ewers. Now that's what I read. Again, what's going to be proven is what's on the tape this season. This is a big year for Arch as a season, but this first game to me isn't as impactful as Lou was trying to make it. But this season is. So my thing, but my thing is, it's been a part of the plan for him to learn and develop slowly, surely. Because if we're going off a Lou's point, he hasn't really played this level of football throughout his career. Usually these high profile athletes are playing like number one at their city, state, whatever. But with him, I think they've been taking a real meticulous to develop him as a quarterback, so he can, by the time he gets to the NFL, he already balling.
I don't think there's any bigger pressure than his last name, though. I mean, shit.
That too.
Like just having that last name is a lot of pressure within itself. So I mean, being on a stage, I get y'all point, but that just holding that last name with what comes with it, that's a lot within itself.
And to add to Jalen's point, because I agree with it, this is it, Nick. You don't get no do-over. You don't like those little 2 games you had last year that you started with practice, those big runs that you had, those were the flashes in the pan. This is you coming out with the number 1 team in the country, facing the number 2 team in the country, and showing that you belong here. So there's going to be a lot of backlash on this if he has an average or bad performance. This is a big game for him as far as legacy.
It's a big game because you a hater.
It is.
No, it's not, because the thing again,
he can come back and ball all season. Y'all know how college football is. They still gonna bring up this loss to Ohio State and how he looked opening day.
But exactly, it's opening day against the number 2 team in the country. Like, and it's a reason why they made it. Listen, they're
making what you said about last name. You're a Manning, bro. You supposed to be ready for this shit.
They did this for a reason. It's like to make this the first game of the season, knowing that Arch Manning is starting. Like, it's a reason why they set it up that way, because they still want him to be in the playoffs. Like, they're not going to hold this. They're not going to hold this against them.
Regardless of how he performs in this game, and I do think it's going to be highly graded on his resume, they still going to the playoffs. It's Texas. Yeah, they going to the playoffs.
That's why they won't. But that's my point. They won't hold this against him. He hasn't started a full season. It's not like he's been fully integrated into the playing all the time. It's like, all right, well, it was his first game.
And on top of that, Lou, we don't hold that Michigan loss against Ohio State for their championship.
Michigan does.
Yeah, but obviously that's the rivalry. But I'm just saying overall, when we look back last year, we're not thinking about the Michigan loss. We think like, damn, Ohio State won the whole thing.
If he ball out, he good.
That's fair. I want to be more clear about the point I'm making. I'm talking about talking heads on TV. I don't think that people are going to discount them generally in the general public, but I'm talking about content-wise. If he go out there and he's average or below average, that's going to drive the conversation for the next week.
Them niggas don't want that man in smoke neither. They don't want that man in smoke. They don't want that either. So they ain't gonna drag him too much.
That's crazy.
And most of their teams, and if they root for like a lot of their teams, they would love to have Arch too. Like, just with that Manning name, period. So they don't want that smoke. He's gonna be fine, bro. He's gonna be fine no matter what happens in this game.
Q, do you give a fuck about college football?
I do not.
You'll give a fuck about bombers in the Middle East. That's what he cares about.
Black man grows hair out and he a terrorist. That's I'm noticing. I'm noticing some patterns on this show. I'm noticing some patterns.
Wrong, Q.
Q, it's always your own, ain't it?
I didn't see it till Jalen said it though. I didn't see it. What a God!
I didn't either.
Hey,
when
Lou,
Jalen said it, I was like, God damn.
Lou, I try to avoid it by moving on to my point because I know where he was going. His goofy ass. That's why I was cut his mic off.
Oh my God, bro.
They said it's Al Cuda. Bro, come on, bro. This is we're supposed to support each other.
That's crazy.
I can't breathe.
I can't go to the next segment, man.
Jesus Christ. Blame Jalen for this.
Oh man.
Niggas mad because my beard is connecting. Actually,
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Make your
You
point,
right.
man.
I'm just hating on his beard, man. Cause I got hair too, but I'm just hating on that man.
It's all good.
I am too. I'm hating on the beard. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, my shit don't come all the way up here.
Damn,
crazy.
But yeah, that should be a pretty good game. I'll be curious to see how LSU looks against Clemson, because Dabo, he's been whining since he lost his guys. So that's a big game for him, and he has issue with his transfer report and all kind of other stuff too. So yeah, that's
they have the
game to see how that happen.
Can they have the least amount of action in the transfer portal, out or in? Pause.
Yeah, so how's that going to work out? But we know is that coach still at LSU?
You said what?
Who?
The coach still at LSU, the one that
Brian Kelly. Save your point on that, Ken, for the later in the show. Save your point on that. I'll save your point on that.
Oh, okay. Anyway, moving on, man. Let's go to positional rankings. Yep. We are continuing with our annual NFL positional rankings list. Once again, we will go over every major position, rank the players who stand out to us the most, and discuss why we selected those individuals. Each position, except for quarterback, will be ranked 1 through 5. Quarterbacks will be ranked 1 through 10. We are now moving on to our top 5 wide receivers and running backs currently in the NFL. Who is in your top 5 list of running backs in the NFL? Let's get into it. Number 5, McCaffrey, John Connor.
Mm-hmm.
What? James Conner?
James Conner.
Yeah,
Terminator.
James Conner is nuts at number 5.
It's not.
It's not a terrible.
Who's your 5, Shelter?
Look at his stats from last year.
Sheldon got naked as number 5.
That's a good response.
Hey, hurt people.
That was a double entendre. That's why he a rapper.
Bullshit. Since we on bullshit tonight, right? All right, let's get it.
Hurt people.
Oh my God, that was
Oh man,
let's finna turn this into
hey, y'all
sports.
let's get it tonight. I got Christian
Nah,
McCaffrey my number 5.
Wait, Sheldon. Christian McCaffrey at 5 is insane. And y'all try to say something about John Connor. Christian McCaffrey ain't played. John Connor was
he's still better.
Yeah, he's still. We know
he's still better.
Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't even know
we do
this year.
I do know that, Spike.
Yeah,
we know that. We know that. And he is.
If you watch any of that training camp footage, he's back to form.
I don't watch 49ers training camp, but I'm asking you this: last year, you would have said the same thing, and then they pulled the rug out from under y'all asses. How y'all done? They gonna do it this year?
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, you think?
I
tell you what I know. I know
know
John Connor gonna be there, and I know he gonna produce. I know
John Connor gonna split. But he's not a Benson.
John Connor should not be on this list. Spike.
John Connor helped me get my fantasy league.
He's not better than McCaffrey. He's not better than McCaffrey.
Lou.
He is.
No, he's not. Not even in the
James
same
Conner. James Conner.
He's gonna split carries with Trey Benson this year, Lou.
No,
just so you know, they already said Trey Benson's getting his carries.
He was a first round pick.
Bro. I understand that, and Connor's getting old, so he's going to get a lot of carries as far as dudes y'all talking about as far as first round pick. But Connor, the reason he's 5, he carried that team last year from a rushing perspective.
Aren't the 49ers going to be giving Brian Robinson some looks too as insurance for McCaffrey? That was the whole point of that trade from Washington. So I think both teams are going to feature 2 backs. I'm not going to say that they're not going to be like 70-30, but you know what I'm saying? It could be like 80-20 for Brian Robinson.
That's why he's 5. That's why he's 5. And the injury.
Yeah, I get
that. I had to knock him down. But
I get
Connor, you out your mind.
Yeah, going into last year, he's the number 2 running back.
Y'all didn't pay attention to Connor last year.
I know exactly what he.
I know what you're saying.
That's why he didn't make the list.
Every week he put up numbers in fantasy.
You talking about fantasy, bro?
that equate from being on the field and doing work. That's like he was an effective.
Thank you,
The
Lou.
stats ain't made up, man.
I don't.
I can't help
stats are
it.
not
I
made
can't help
up,
it that Kyler Murray ain't great, and he can't win games. I can't help it that the coach sucked. I can't help none of that. But I know the job that Connor was paid to go do, he did it.
No, James
above
Conner's
and
good.
beyond last year.
I don't think James Conner being top 5 is crazy. You know,
I'm not saying this. I'm not saying he's not top 7, top 8, but 5.
He's not better. Look. We've seen a couple of running backs already. He's not better than Josh Jacobs, and he's not better than whoever somebody else had at number 5.
James Cook. James Cook is actually pretty good.
James Cook is better than John Connor.
No,
and so is Josh.
That's subjective.
He is, Mike.
No, he's not.
You know, running back is really a situation that is entirely predicated on the guys up front, and also
not entirely.
I think
about 35%. About 35.
I think in today's NFL, that's about 80. There's like
80. I would say 82.
There's like because certain guys.
Saquon was still Saquon without an O line in New York, and we knew he was the guy.
But those are generational talents.
We saw a leap in Saquon. We saw Saquon step out of his mind. He wasn't getting touched for 5 yards.
Saquon,
I understand
y'all
that.
are overrating him too.
Saquon and Derrick Henry to me is like talking about prime LeBron and Kevin Durant. Like we're not even talking about them when we're talking about the field of players. The mean that like the average running back, 80% to me is all about the line and how your team uses you. If you put James Conner on Buffalo, if you put James Conner in Green Bay, I think you get equal production, if not better, because you have better coaches, better quarterbacks, and just better situation all around. With Kyler Murray and lack of maturity, rookies at wide receiver, and lack of continuity with whatever's going on up front in the front office, I think that his production has to kind of be looked at a little bit different than other guys. Shit, you put him in Detroit, he would probably do what Gibbs do. I mean, if you can justify him at 7, I can make the leap to 5, is what I'm saying.
When you said the 80%, FIFO, I give you the 35% if you give in the other 45%, meaning offense. Because like what Q said, when it comes to like the team too, and like how you use them, because there's a lot of great running backs who don't get utilized the way they should get utilized because the offense isn't predicated for them. So like I think that's piece of it. You can have the talent, but if the offense is not running through you and it's more of a pass heavy offense, you just won't see the production.
Right.
So Lou, you grade quarterbacks off of, running backs off of fantasy?
No.
Yeah, he did. If that's the case, AK need to be up there.
I rate them off of production, and Connor was productive last year.
And to your point, Jalen, for me,
you said he helped you win your fantasy football league.
That's a caveat. That's a plus.
Man, number 4, man.
Man, go to number 4, man. Go to number 4, man.
What was you about to say, people?
That overall production, you're talking about the system fit for running backs. Sometimes you may not get the yards on the ground, but you get them through the air. So a la Alvin Kamara, a la Christian McCaffrey, which is why I had him at 5, because even if he's not going to be as dominant of a runner, we know he's hell in the pass game, and they're gonna utilize him like that. So he's gonna get his all-purpose yards. And for me, somebody like John Connor, when they're still, Josh Jacobs and James Cook, they're not on my list, but they're definitely ahead of John Connor.
I hip hop head, bro. Like that, John.
That's crazy. That Terminator name stinks.
James Conner was the 11th fantasy football running back too. Just so you know,
who's what?
So we got Robinson. Yeah. So we got Robinson, Josh Jacobs, Gibbs, and Robinson on 3. So who did you have, Shelby?
Josh Jacobs. I had Josh Jacobs as well.
Okay.
Bijan at 4 should be a little higher.
Who?
I ain't gonna argue, but I think Bijan should be just a little higher.
I'm wondering out of my top 3 who you will remove for him.
Yeah, that's what I want to see too.
We'll see.
Higher than 4, FIFO?
Man, that nigga gotta make a
play. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, if you got Robinson higher than Gibbs, how? What did Robinson do that Gibbs didn't do?
It's because he's a new Falcons fan. That's what.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's a good shot, Jalen. You're right.
Yes.
So we got Derrick Henry twice. So Nick and I have Derrick Henry.
I got Gibbs.
You have Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
You has Gibbs.
Yeah, Robinson is becoming like a rich man's version of Kyle Pitts, where it's like every year we expect a lot of great things to happen because of the talent. But from what we've seen so far, it's like
yes, exactly though. But exactly though, I said that during the season,
bro.
I said it during the season.
Wait, what you say during the season?
I kept saying during the season that we keep giving these Atlanta skills positions players all this love, and I ain't seeing this shit. Like Robinson
is easily the best player on their offense.
I mean,
all the players.
If
you're forced to watch any Atlanta game because it's the only thing on when you in Atlanta. Like he is the bright spot of their whole organization.
But would you say Gibbs? Would you say
are interchangeable? They're interchangeable.
No, they're not interchangeable.
Gibbs
laid that team to first place in the division. What are you talking about? Gibbs was the best player on that team. Bro.
Kirk Cousins.
No, Gibbs is not the best player on that offense.
Who was?
Robinson is the best player on his offense.
No,
he had 1,400 yards rushing last year, 14 touchdowns.
Spike B-Dub was the best rapper in my high school, and they ain't mean for shit. So
you feel me, bro? You feel me, bro? Hey, people, what's like a Miami 6 in New York? A Miami 6 in New York, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't really hitting the way it's supposed to, but you know what I'm saying? But a New York 10 in Miami, you kind of notice it a little bit. So y'all giving me a little bit too much with that, bro. Like the Atlanta skills positions, him, Drake London, y'all be doing way too much.
I do think one of them is due for a breakout year. This season with Penix, and this is me going off of my belief in Michael Penix. I think one of them will be having a breakout year. Like as far as like they'll put themselves at the top.
What is a breakout year for Robinson?
Robinson to me is like over 1,200 yards.
He had 1,400 last year.
They had 1,400.
And he had 14 touchdowns.
Breakout year is going to be total scrimmage yards for him.
But you know what?
Rushing, how effective he was with being able to catch the ball and run the ball. And ease what Michael Penix had.
He had almost 2,000 total scrimmage yards last year. But he had 400 yards passing.
If that's the case, Ken, he need to get 20 touchdowns and then 2,000 yards.
that's what Gibbs had. Gibbs had 20 total touchdowns and 2,000 yards total. So Gibbs had more than Robinson, and he split time with Dave Montgomery. So that's why I give it to Gibbs. So because he had the same amount of rushing yards, they both rushed for 1,400 yards. He had more touchdowns than Bijan did too. So that's why I give it to him.
Yeah, we doing a lot of talking about non-playoff niggas, man. Let's go. Like, what are we talking about?
Which is why we here with Gibbs. So I do have Gibbs higher than Bijan, but
I do too.
Who'd you have there?
Yeah.
I had Derrick Henry.
Okay. All right, cool.
All right, so
we all know
and Henry.
Yeah. And we all know who number one is.
We all know who number one is.
Yes.
What does Saquon have to do to become a Hall of Famer? Or is he one already?
I think he already done it.
Win another one?
No, he's not a Hall of Famer.
He's not a Hall of Famer yet.
One more ring and 1,500 yards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm with that. He got to do 1,500 yards.
Y'all just skip over
twice.
Wait, for two, y'all don't have Henry at 2? He ain't clearly the second.
I got Gibbs at 2. I got Henry at 3.
That's crazy.
I think Henry's going to fall off this year.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, it's about this year, not the past, Lou.
I don't know.
So I get that.
I think Derrick Henry. I don't think there's going to be no fall off. Like I think y'all wilding.
I think Derrick Henry.
I
think Derrick Henry, the way he trains in the offseason just assures me that like he's built for the long haul. Like I think he can do this for another 2.5, 3 years at this level, and then after
he's still not. He's still in the primary rush.
Yeah, I was gonna say he has.
He still has Jackson to ease up that load.
That's what I was gonna say, Lou. He still has Lamar Jackson, so he'll still be able to run free because he's gonna have the ball in his hands, and you're gonna be looking out for Lamar.
Yeah, it's gonna be so many gaps in those defenses because Lamar Jackson, people worried about him. Like Henry's going to have a big year still until he get ready to quit.
Yep, I agree. I think he's the second best, and it's not even close.
Yeah, I don't think it's close. I think it's him and Barkley, and then everybody else.
For a time this past year, he was number one.
Yeah.
He was on pace to break 2.
Gibbs. I think Gibbs is
at the top of the year. He was number 1.
Yeah,
then Saquon. Yeah,
Saquon kind of took over when they played each other is when it kind of switched.
It was also because the Ravens wasn't running in the way they should have. Ravens, they got away from him.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and I think going back to Gibbs, I think Ben Johnson not being there, I don't think we're going to see the same production from him. I think defenses are going to attack the Lions differently. I'm not saying that he's not. Obviously, I still have him in the top 5, but I think what we've seen in the past ain't what we're going to see in the future.
And another thing there too, FIFO, is Montgomery did get hurt last year. He missed about 4 or 5 games. So in saying that, he will get a bulk of those carries too, because they're going to hold the ball for possession on offense. You won't want to keep the defense out the field. So you'll see more Montgomery than you would probably normally would.
Wanted to point out something Rob Costa asked about Jonathan Taylor. Y'all think he was snubbed?
He's not snubbed. He's gonna. I think he's gonna have a decent year. They're saying he looks really, really, really good right now. So, but to be in the top 5 is going to take a lot.
What are your expectations of him with Daniel Jones as quarterback? Like, even with y'all giving me shit about taking James Conner at 5, I think that he'll be more productive because he has a better quarterback in Kyler Murray than he does with Daniel fucking Jones in Indianapolis. Yeah. So I think by default he's going to have a better year. So yeah, he'll keep getting looked over playing in Indianapolis.
I don't know, man, because I mean, Saquon had a pretty productive year the year before with Daniel Jones.
And I mean, they didn't. Michael Irvin conversation. Saquon 101. I think we can say that.
Yeah. I'm not saying they're in the same boat. I'm just saying, like, there's Dave Jones. He's adequate enough to have Jonathan Taylor look.
No, let's not do that. You put a lot of faith in Daniel Jones. His best season was throwing 15 touchdowns. My thing is, I didn't have C-Mac on my list. I think C-Mac done.
It's over. Yeah, I agree with Nick. It's over.
I'm scared. I'm scared for C-Mac because last year when he was going through that injury stuff, they were talking about how like the Achilles was like finished. Like they were talking about how like
they were.
It was like career ending shit. And he came back in the snow and then he fell out again. And I'm just like, all right, well, let's see what happens. But I don't really have the best feelings about his career going forward. He's going to have to prove it to me, and I hope that he can just get back in his stride. But off of that news last year, that shit looks scary, dude. I don't know.
The news this year when they traded for Brian Robinson Jr. Like,
well, you do want to
Isaac, whatever. That Jordan Mason, they already got niggas, but you trading for another one means like we don't even like the niggas we got outside of him.
I think they traded Jordan Mason in the offseason, right?
Did they?
Yeah, I think he went to the Bears or something.
I thought he still was the team.
But I agree with you, and I understand that. And people forget he had an injury history when he was at Carolina as well. So I'm not surprised that he got hurt. And it's going to be tough to stay out there and maintain and to get back to the level he was at. Christian McCaffrey was that guy at one point, and shoot, he was that team. He made Brock Purdy look real good. So to get back to that is going to be a chore. I ain't saying he's going to be that again, but he's still a threat when he's on the field regardless. And now that he doesn't have Debo,
I think that's over with. I think that version of McCaffrey is done. Like all that shit for them to try to hide that injury last year and then pull the rug at like the very last minute, all the stuff he had to go to, which I was just talking about with him slipping in the snow or whatever. Like, I think that version of him is over. Like the explosive, dynamic version of him being a top running back, that's done. He can still be effective if they use him well, because Kyle Shanahan is a really good offensive mind. But the version that we knew of him in Carolina in college, that's done.
Let me ask y'all a quick question. This is real quick. Who would surprise y'all that you didn't have on your list that could break out of nowhere? Like what running back is going to enter that conversation this year?
I think it's the rookies. I think a lot of the rookies have an opportunity to be right on the outside or in the top 5 next year, like Amarion Hampton. Who's the one that
Henderson?
Trayvon, Patriots. Trayvon.
Ashton Genty.
You mean like breakout?
Ashton,
a phenomenal season, or just have a good
season? No, like where they in that top? They're gonna be in the top 5.
Who did Denver take? Denver took somebody
Harvey,
too.
Rashawn Harvey.
Yeah, Harvey. So I think the rookies really have a really good chance to, because a lot of these rookies went to either teams that are going to need their production or good teams that their production is going to be meaningful. So I think the rookies have a chance.
For me, it's going to be Chuba Hubbard from the Panthers. As crazy as that sounds.
Yeah. Shout him, bro.
He always going off of these goofball one-off.
Hey, man.
I don't know about like top 5 season, but I think Najee Harris is gonna have a good season in
Najee.
When has he
can't see, Kenny?
No, I mean like I think he's gonna have a season where he's finally highlighted. A lot of people shit on him in Pittsburgh, but he had like 3 straight seasons with 1,000 yards. So I never understood why. Yeah,
is he ready to start the season though? Because he couldn't see. He had the firecracker incident.
I think he's good now. I think he's good now. He had a firework incident. He had like a firework.
Yeah,
incident.
he
lose a finger.
Nah, he lose a finger, Ken. But his eyes are messed up.
Nah, NFL players have to stop doing that.
I don't know if he's gonna start on the PEP list or not, but y'all watch Chuba, man. Y'all go back and look at some highlights. You'll see.
We're not.
I'm trying to tell you, Nick.
So we're not.
I'm biased, but I think Chase Brown from the Bengals gonna have a breakout year.
All right, man. You talking about
that's a good one? No, that's a good one.
All right, let's move on, man.
That's a good one. That's
Nick, you better hope.
Nick, we don't always agree, but I think Chase Brown is a good pick.
I'm just saying he almost had 1,000 yards last year.
You better hope.
You better hope. He
needs somebody.
Najee was activated, but Q, the only thing with Najee is you got Omarion Hampton that they're gonna be trying to get the ball to. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
is those split carries are gonna take away from what Najee. It's gonna be worse than when he was with
It's gonna be dude from the Patriots. I'm telling you, he's gonna have a breakout year.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Henderson State.
Yeah,
Henderson.
He's going to ball.
That's the only thing that did.
Omarion Hampton or whoever the running back for the Chargers, I think.
I don't think the Chargers are going to be good enough for him to ball.
If it wasn't for the old lineman who got injured, I would say that he might be rookie of the year.
Yeah, losing Rashawn Slater is going to hurt.
Who's the Titans running back?
Who?
Tony Pollard, I think.
Tony Pollard, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's keep going.
Well, they're going to be. It's a dual backfield. They got somebody else too.
Yeah, the one guy. He's hurt though.
Spears is hurt.
Yeah, I think he's hurt. In Miami, a chain if he can stay healthy.
Oh yeah, A chain.
Yeah.
They say Ollie gonna take his job though. Ollie's the rookie that came out of Oklahoma State. They say he balled all preseason.
Well, they needed to get somebody because he always getting his ass hurt.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll be back with our top 5 wide receivers after this quick break.
If you're looking for real conversations and motivations to be your best, then you have to check out Another Week in the Books. Another Week in the Books with Spike, Lou, and Rich is your go-to podcast for growth and community. Plenty of dope conversations take place week to week as they inspire each other to be better through conversations. Another Week in the Books, wherever you get your podcast.
All right, we are back. And now we are going to list our top 5 wide receivers in the NFL. Starting with number 5. AJ Brown.
What? St. Brown is who I got.
McLaurin. Wait, Amani is St. Brown? In Chicago, wherever he's at?
Yeah. In Detroit. I'm on St. Brown. Detroit.
I'm around, whatever his name is.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about his brother. I think isn't that his brother?
Yeah, his brother in Chicago, I think.
No, he got cut. He's
not playing no more, I don't think.
Yeah, he got
so Tyreek Hill for Q. And I'm around. Okay.
Who you have?
I can't believe I ain't seen these Jalen. I guess it's an irrelevant position. I would go with McLaurin if I'm looking back through the text. I was ready to blame you too, Jalen. I'm like, nigga,
and we heard it too. Like, what?
It is not in there. I was gonna go full Karen. I offered to go full Karen on Jalen.
That's crazy. Y'all never check any of the notifications. That's how I know y'all.
Yeah,
all the shit y'all read.
Jalen, if I'm ever missing, let me know.
I sent them all mine though.
I thought I sent all mine too.
I just forgot the receivers because it was irrelevant.
That's crazy. Tyreek Hill at 5. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah,
should be lower.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm going off of last year, of course. I mean, to me, when he had Tua there, still looked like the same guy to me, and it's like similar to Steph Curry, where even if the nigga only play like 60 games that year, when I see him play, you can't tell me there's 5 guys better than that. The attention that he draws and the math that he makes defensive coordinators do, there's not guys doing that besides him. So I'll give him that, and I think he'll have a bounce back season this year too. So I give him a little bit of last year with the hurt, but still the numbers were there for me enough for 800 yards with that terrible QB room. I think that's a fucking monumental achievement, bro. Especially in Miami. Come on.
Yeah, but I can definitely say that there's 5 wide receivers that had better seasons and that should have better seasons this upcoming season than Tyreek Hill, because the biggest question mark is going to be Tua. We talked about this man. It's on the pup list damn near every week. Like we don't know if he's going to be healthy enough to play even 12 games. So with that being said, in that QB room, I think it's just time for the Miami Dolphins to split ways. We already have started to see them part with pieces. Tyreek is just another one in the domino.
And Q, I appreciate you always supporting Black businesses, because I didn't realize that you started your own bail bondsman with how much excuses you was giving Tyreek with that shit, because I was like,
he can't throw the ball to himself.
My thing is, again, the reason why
we should be top 5.
Yeah, the reason why we've always praised DeAndre Hopkins of the world, the Justin Jeffersons, is because they go out and ball with whoever.
They're bigger guys.
Either way, he's supposed to be the fastest. His superpower is speed.
Yeah,
and to me that exposes.
You got to be able to throw that to him.
Well, he also exposed the fact that he ain't really that good at route running as much as we think he is. Just because he's quick, don't mean he's that good at route running, because he don't, outside of the speed, there's not ways that he's creating separation.
He's still the weapon in the league that puts the most fear into you when
Not
it's
really.
like, all right, cool. Let him go to Buffalo and we're gonna talk.
Well, he damn sure ain't create separation with Miami PD. But moving on, we
were just on some shit tonight. All right, let's go.
Damn.
So RG3
Amon St. Brown at 4, AJ Brown for Nick, CeeDee Lamb for FIFO and Q, and
I got AJ Brown.
I got Puka at 4.
I put AJ.
What's the love for Amon-Ra St. Brown as a top 5 receiver? Not saying in general.
He's nice, Nick.
Yeah,
his route running and everything. Yeah,
I think he's a great route runner. But
what you puffing your chest up about, Nick?
And Nick,
he's not.
He got hands too, Nick.
He's top 5.
You saying he's a game merchant?
You know what he is, bro? He's like Chris Carter, obviously a little bit shorter, a little bit quicker. But I'm talking. If the ball's in the vicinity, bro, he's
gonna catch it.
He's a modern day.
He's a chain mover.
He's a modern day version of Antonio Brown.
Nick,
yes,
no, he's not.
Yes.
That's what he is.
Tactician, bro. Tactician.
He's a team mover version of Antonio Brown, but still, yeah.
I don't know about that,
bro.
Antonio Brown is one of the greatest wide receivers I've ever seen. Brown ain't that.
No, he's
not. In that same box, bro.
He's very efficient. He's very efficient. He AB's a whole.
He's nice.
AB's a whole different beast.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's nice, but he's not AB.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm not saying I'm speaking for myself. I'm not saying he's AB. I'm saying he built like AB.
That's a
like
version.
What made AB great is also what makes Amon St. Brown great. Maybe not at that level.
No,
but if he maximizes, he could be AB.
No,
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that he's in that same mode.
Honestly, if
you can't tell me that he don't. If you look at him play, you can't tell me he don't have the same potential as AB does.
Y'all like Amon-Ra St. Brown?
His quarterback is not Ben Roethlisberger.
Real quick. Y'all take Amon-Ra St. Brown on your team over T. Higgins?
Yeah. I'll take him over T. Higgins.
I definitely would.
I'll take him over T. Higgins.
It's not even close.
I see your point, Q.
But
there are some teams that I would take T. Higgins over St. Brown, but there are still some teams that I'm going with St. Brown as my number one guy over T. Higgins.
And to me, Spike, I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you there, but that delineation you're making goes into my point of I don't see top 5, because when you have to do that with a wide receiver, it's just like there's certain guys where I don't care what team you're on, I want him to be lining up for me.
I think St. Brown is that guy.
My thing is, to me, I'm around St. Brown as a rich man's Drake London.
He's solid.
No.
Low key.
And on top of that, y'all talk about he got great hands like Chris Carter, or somebody compared to Chris Carter. I saw the NFC Championship game with Jared Goff try to throw it to him on the 4th down. What did he do, Lou? Did he catch it or did he drop it? That was the game, and that was the game, nigga.
Low key.
Fucking game. That's the reason why I've always thought about my thing with Amaron. Ever since I watched that game, I was like, oh, he ain't it.
he reminds me of like
Nick goes off of one game.
He reminds me of like a baby Larry Fitzgerald more than anybody, bro. And I think
that's a good comparison.
Yeah, Lou, you talking about him being like AB, but because of Big Ben. My opinion, I think AB made Big Ben who he was in his career more than Big Ben made Big Ben. Like Big Ben wasn't like that until AB.
Bro.
I will argue that point.
AB was 1-on-1.
Bro, AB was routing niggas up, bro.
Yes.
But
I still think that Roethlisberger is better than Goff. That's all I'm saying.
That's not a
hot
take.
It's not a hot take. It's not a hot take, but I'm saying AB had a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Spike said, "I'll take Nia Long over Ivanka Trump." Like, nigga, we don't give a fuck. Like, we think.
No, wait, though.
Hey, man, number 3, man.
Wait. Hey, y'all don't got Puka on y'all list?
No.
Well,
I don't know.
Puka nice though, Lou. He's honorable mention.
He is. He top 10.
There's a lot of good wide receivers. Like the separation between 5 and 10 is very really damn near like 4 through 10 for me is like all right.
4. Yeah.
Oh, I see some hate on the list already.
3, I got Lamb.
I got Lamb at 3 too.
I can't believe you, Q. I can't believe you.
Oh. Triple crown. You gotta make the playoffs. It's all good though.
We talking about the
damn. Chase
Tyreek
3.
Tyreek Hill can't get top 5.
Tyreek Hill can't even get 1,000 yards. And
what does a triple crown do?
So
clearly, what the fuck does a triple crown mean when you can't make the playoffs? Then maybe we're dependent on some different factors.
We're talking about 2 different things. We're talking about individual production.
No, I think we're talking about the exact same thing. I think we're talking about
the
exact same thing.
Quarterbacks is team.
You really are.
All right.
Because it's not even close. Because everybody else gonna have Jamar number 1.
Yeah.
Except you.
Justin Jefferson.
I got Jefferson at 2. Yeah.
Yeah, so do I. What about the other 2?
Yeah, Jefferson.
AJ Brown. NQ off the screen, man. Hey, NQ's live. End it.
I will take you for the rest of this football season. I'm not respecting
Eagles fans, bro. I hate y'all.
No, number one against single coverage. Number one against single coverage 3 years in a row. Number one against single coverage 3 years in a row.
Because he gets it the most.
I have no
number one in single coverage 3 years in a row.
Nobody want to see him, FIFO.
With a comparable wide receiver on the other side.
But you don't have a number 1 either, though.
Huh?
You don't have him number 1.
What you mean? No, I don't.
Preference.
He didn't even have him number 2.
He said, "What does he mean?"
Where did you have him, Shelton?
You don't got him number 1, nigga.
I had number 4.
Shelton had him 4.
Yeah.
I want to be clear that 1, 2, and 3, the separation for me and 1, 2, and 3 is like frog hairs, bro. It's that thing.
Yeah.
So I'm not out here saying, "Oh, AJ's far and away." I just single cut coverage. Nobody want to come see you.
Chase.
For me, it's 1 through 4 that way.
Chase and Jefferson, they move around. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, cool, but y'all gotta come see me. And very few corners take that responsibility, and he's still number 1 against single coverage, press coverage, whatever it is. It don't matter, bro. He gonna win, and he got the ring. So either we a super team or we not, Spike. Right?
What
you
are
cool.
So let's super team
grade y'all. I'm gonna grade y'all on the curve at every position because y'all are a super team.
See, that don't even make sense.
Y'all receivers are that good.
That don't even make sense.
The reason y'all receivers are that good because y'all got a good line.
You only dated
y'all running backs are that good.
Nigga, what does that mean, bro? What does that mean?
The reason y'all quarterback is I'm gonna grade y'all on the curve.
What does that mean, Spike?
I am an Eagles hater, so you can't take what I say in too much context. But yeah, I'm grading y'all on the curve. I don't AJ Brown.
So you only talking to her because you only talking to her because she bad. Like it's like what the fuck? Yes. Like yes, nigga. Like what the fuck are we talking about?
Yes, nigga. I will do that. Yes,
that don't even make sense.
That's foreign to me. Like thinking that's crazy. Yeah.
That is like,
you ain't gotta have no conversation.
That argument is like LeBron.
Long as she know the end
result
is
only good because he's 6'9".
We're trying to win a championship.
It's like what?
We trying to win. Long as she know we trying to win a championship. I'm cool. I don't care.
To me, the egregious thing is that to not have someone number one who since entering the league has been top 5 at this position, and last year
he got a ring. Do he got a ring though?
Last year he had one of the greatest seasons.
It's a lot of ringless niggas over here talking, bro. It's crazy. It's a lot of ringless, playoffless niggas.
This is why I hate Eagles.
Crazy.
This is why I hate Eagles, bro. It's all about the ring.
Got a touchdown. Yo, Jamar Chase got a touchdown in the Super Bowl last year and won it. Talk to me then, bro.
My thing is based off of what you're saying, Q. When we do our quarterbacks, when we do our top 5 quarterbacks.
Oh no, y'all gonna hate me for real.
We're gonna have a
what you say?
They
gonna hate me for real. They gonna hate me for real on some any given Sunday shit. He hate me. I don't give a fuck. It's all good.
Hey Jalen, you got to be quick at the triggers when we do the quarterbacks to go ahead and cut Q off. Leave that nigga, in that nigga live, whatever it may be. Just make sure you get him a show.
It's a lot of ringless niggas just talking too much, bro. That shit crazy.
Oh man.
Now Jalen Hurts got a ring, and the ring all that matter. When it's LeBron, it ain't ring culture. It's like, oh well, I mean, he can compare to Jordan.
You hate ring culture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But now, he got a ring, and like, come on, bro. Come on, kid.
Ring culture is a misnomer for what I actually talk about, and that's a whole separate convo. But when I'm saying when y'all only collapse it down the rings, that's a problem. The nigga balled the fuck out, got 3 years of being number one against press coverage and single coverage, and went to the Super Bowl, impacted the team the entire way. The team looked entirely different. 1 week, I want to say Jalen ain't shit.
They're undefeated when he's playing. No,
come on, bro. The numbers are there.
Bro, y'all are not about to sit here and hype up AJ Brown when we all know who did everything last year.
Why do we all know that though? I mean, it's just
because we all watched the games and talked about how Saquon Barkley was the guy.
Did y'all watch him in the playoffs? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we talking about the whole season.
I'm talking about the whole season,
and we're talking about the whole season all the way up until one game.
I am too.
Not even do this. If you're gonna include everything, include every single statistical, every single thing. No, you're not. You're isolating it down to.
I don't agree with you, but I don't know if that's a valid argument against what he's saying because I mean, obviously Chase is the number one receiver, but Barrow's always like the driving force too. So it's like that's not a compelling argument.
Well, you need a quarterback to throw the ball.
But he ain't got to be the best quarterback. And like
the Eagles
well, we see that in the Eagles.
I will give him credit in the sense of there's a running back throwing him the ball.
It's so many.
I will give him credit.
There's so many self-defeating arguments. So is Jalen terrible? Is he like
yes?
Hey,
okay,
Lou,
so he's terrible. He's doing all this at wide receiver. So
Lou, you know how you can argue that he's the second ranked quarterback in fantasy too. So. So that kills your argument.
I'm not trying to argue over anything. I'm not trying to argue anything about quarterbacks. I'm just talking about the position itself, bro. No one is watching AJ Brown highlights and watching Jamar Chase highlights.
See, we talking about aura. Y'all talking about a bunch of shit that don't matter. Talk to me about when it matters.
We talking about the tape.
Talk about the playoffs. Where the playoff tape?
AJ Q.
That's not what we do with other positions.
AJ Brown.
Now the playoffs don't matter, and that's just so cute, bro.
Wait,
I don't want to hear that shit.
But now they matter for you, though.
No, that's always matter. Playoffs have always matter. I've never said they don't. When have I ever said, yo, the playoffs don't matter?
We've been doing these lists for years.
When have I ever said the playoffs do not matter? When have I ever said that?
Outside of quarterback, we don't judge other players based off of playoff wins and all that shit.
So y'all said
production.
So you're telling me that the profundity of his production should be weighed, but the fact
is
that the profundity
I don't even know what that means.
AJ Brown's
I don't even know what profundity means.
The profound nature, the profound nature that you're trying to ascribe to Jamar Chase's season by winning Triple Crown. Y'all are trying to tell me that outweighs what AJ Brown has done over an entire season on top of performing in the playoffs and winning the Super Bowl. And I think that's ridiculous. No, bro, it doesn't. He had a great individual season. He had a great individual season.
Do you think how do you, before take Jamar's name out?
Was Cooper Kupp the best wide receiver in the league when he won Triple Crown?
Yes, he was.
Stop it. That's utterly ridiculous. He couldn't hold Antonio Brown's jockstrap. I don't give a fuck.
The season that he had, bro, he was the best wide receiver in the league.
No, bro, he was not the best. He was.
Yes, he was.
Hey,
he was.
He was not, bro.
Is Chase better
than Justin Jefferson? And going off your example, nigga, he won a ring. So how was he not?
He was not.
Nick, do you think Chase is better than Justin Jefferson, or is it the quarterback position what separates the two?
I think for me personally, I think Chase is better than JJ, but like Q was saying, we're talking about like nose hairs. But the reason why I like Jamar because I think he's a better route runner than JJ. Even though JJ is a great route runner, I'm just saying.
I think Jamar is more likely to get open than JJ. It is nose hairs, like you said.
You got T on the other side.
hey, man, you're right. But that's what he was blessed with. He was blessed with that. I can't knock him for what he was blessed into. I still think that he can get open more so than JJ. I ain't taking nothing away from JJ. I do think he's the second best receiver in the league, but what Chase does is different. I think because we got Burrow back there.
And Jalen Higgins be out them there at least 5 games a season. So
who Jetta got back there?
He got Jordan Addison. Jordan Addison balled out last year.
No. What supporting cast does Jetta have?
Sam Bradford. What his name is?
Sam
Darnold. And JJ McCarthy's quarterback this year. Before that, he had Kirk Cousins. Bro, who has JJ?
Let's not do that because the Vikings had one of the best offensive play callers in the league last year. And that's the reason that he was able.
Justin Jefferson has done it with so many different QBs, bro. With the seasons he's had,
that speaks to his greatness.
Yes, and that's why he's number 2.
Yeah.
Y'all doing a lot with this Jamar Chase shit.
I mean, we agree with that.
I get it.
You're doing a lot with AJ Brown.
I'm not. Nigga got a ring.
AJ Brown.
Yeah, you are.
Because the same reason why you propping up AJ, you discredit Cooper Kupp. It doesn't make sense.
Cooper Kupp is not
he
better.
Barely got 1,000 yards.
Not better than. Let me hear me clearly. Cooper Kupp was not better than. He was not better than Devontae Adams that season. I don't give a fuck about no Triple Crown, bro. Look at y'all want to talk about
the ring.
So here's the thing. Y'all want to use highlights and tape 1 second, and then we'll talk about rings the next second. Which one is it, bro?
I'm using your argument.
Which one is it? I'm using both.
I told you what I judged. You said we judge off the playoffs and all that stuff, and he did. You said he had a great season.
The Rams defense won that Super Bowl.
The year that Cooper Kupp, he had a great season and he won a ring. What's the difference? Why was he not the best player then?
Because the Rams defense won that Super Bowl. The Rams defense was the catalyst for them. It wasn't no Cooper Kupp. What the
Cooper Kupp literally got them to the Super Bowl when they faced
the Rams defense got them to the Super Bowl.
Okay. The only reason I argued
you saw it firsthand.
I saw
Matthew Stafford. Yeah, I saw Matthew Stafford throw it to Cooper Kupp when they needed the first down.
And you saw Joe Burrow have the ball in his hands, and what happened on the last possession? Who was it? It wasn't Cooper Kupp that fucking won that Super Bowl. It was the defense.
But
who was MVP of the Super Bowl? Guys, they're pointing out in the chat.
Wasn't it Stafford? I don't remember who the fuck it was.
Cooper Kupp.
Okay,
I mean that's kind of.
So he won Triple Crown, Super Bowl.
I ain't putting too much weight into who won the MVP because
the MVP is cool.
You're not putting too much weight in who won the MVP of the Super Bowl.
Not really, because if the quarterback is decent,
you do, don't you, Lou? No, Lou.
These niggas just talking.
Okay, as Rob pointed out, Kupp also caught the game-winning touchdown.
He did.
And he won Super Bowl MVP. And he had triple count. And he had a ring that year. And he wasn't the best player. I think your logic is flawed.
My logic is not flawed. He was not better than Devontae Adams.
Okay,
ever. He was never in his career better than Devontae Adams. Look at the tape.
Then How is AJ better than
Jamar Chase?
Jamar
Exactly.
Chase?
Let's just move on, bro. It don't make sense.
You know, number one, the tape is comparable. Number two, I've always said 3 years in a row, he is number one against single coverage. They move Jamar Chase around. They hide him.
That's the
they
one.
Hide
No.
Wait, hold the fuck on. No. But you see, I've been quiet. I've been quiet because it was a lot of fuckery that's been coming out of Alcuda's mouth tonight, and I try to let it go, but I can't let it go no more, bro. What is you talking about? They moved Jamar Chase around to hide him. They moved him around to exploit him more. What is you talking about? That's the reason why he got the Triple Crown. The man dominated in the slide. He dominated at the X and the Y. Bro, what is you talking about? They didn't move him around to hide him. He was getting busy anywhere on the field, Q.
That's one way to say it.
Not every wide receiver could do that. Not every wide receiver could play in the slot or outside like that.
What did it amount to? What did it amount to is what I'm saying.
We're talking about individual success. He had the Triple Crown, which essentially means that he's the best wide receiver because he led in yards, receptions, and touchdowns. So what is we talking about? We're not talking about winning no damn Super Bowl. We're talking about a best wide receiver list, bro. The nigga barely cracked 1,000 yards. Yeah, he's nice, but he's number 5, dog. He's not number 1. Be objective, man.
I am being objective. Y'all are fucking like ridiculous.
You're not.
I am being objective. I am being very objective. Y'all telling me about
AJ Brown being number 1 automatically disintegrates that. You're not being objective. You're being a fanboy.
How am I being a fanboy?
Because that's the whole reason why the Eagle is behind your head right now, bro.
1 minute, I'm not enough of an Eagles. One minute, I'm not enough of an Eagles fan. The next minute, I'm going too hard for the Eagles. It don't even make sense. Y'all are caught up.
I ain't say none of that, Q. Don't say y'all. I'm talking to you directly. Say FIFO. Did FIFO say that?
FIFO, you are caught up on a Triple Crown season that led to nothing. Like, what the fuck does that mean to me?
We're talking about best players at position.
I am talking about the best
position.
Q, would you agree that wide receivers don't win championships?
I would agree that wide receivers can help you win championships when they're either
can
generational.
Help you win championships, but they don't. They're not the main reason that you win championships. To rate AJ Brown that high and attribute him to, oh, this is the reason we won, that's just not logical. Because there's been no other receiver in history that you can look to and say, oh, this receiver is the reason we won championships. Usually it's defense, usually it's quarterback, usually it's offensive line, usually it's running back or coach or whatever it may be. Wide receiver is very far down the list in the sense of he's the reason that we won. There were so many years that teams went without having a great number 1 wide receiver and they won championships. It was a thing. So to tell me that the reason that the Eagles won their championship is because they had a number 1 wide receiver, that's crazy.
I didn't say that. I never said that was the reason why.
That's perception that it comes out as.
I understand, but that's because y'all are caught up in the aura of Jamar Chase and the 3 Triple Crown or whatever it is. I'm talking very plainly that the impact that AJ Brown has on the Eagles offense is immeasurable, and 3 years in a row, number 1 against single coverage. He's right there. I'm not going nowhere. And then when we're factoring in all that plus the stats, and y'all want to start talking to me about stats, AJ Brown's stats are amazing on top of the fact that he produces in the playoffs, been to 2 Super Bowls, and balled out in both of them. But y'all want to talk to me about Jamar Chase. I feel it. I'm
going to talk to you about measurables because he's not the difference as to why they won or lost. Saquon was.
I would say our defense is the reason why we really won that Super Bowl.
Saquon made that offense unstoppable. AJ Brown made it difficult. Saquon made it unstoppable. Saquon is worth more to that offense than AJ Brown is.
I understand that, but we're not having a running back conversation. And he was number
1 on my list. I understand that too.
And he was number 1 on my list. So I
understand that too. I understand that too.
All I'm saying is that
he's number 1 on everybody's list. AJ Brown is not number 1 on nobody's list.
All I'm saying is put Joe Burrow in Philadelphia, and I promise AJ Brown would have gaudy stats too. But I don't know if we would have a ring.
Who is the?
All right, cool.
That's true.
That's true. Come on, bro. No, I mean, dead ass. Y'all are over here talking about. Y'all are over here regurgitating ESPN shit to me. I don't give a fuck about no. Oh my God, Jamar Chase's 3 Triple Crowns and
you sound as bad as ESPN right now.
Talk to me.
You're saying You're saying if Joe Burrow played in
horrible.
Philadelphia, you're saying if Joe Burrow played in Philadelphia, you're not
There's no
sure.
guarantee. There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee.
Y'all
Best
got
O-line.
Y'all got a nigga that plays running back and quarterback right now.
And AJ
if y'all
Brown
had a real quarterback.
if
y'all had a real quarterback in Joe Burrow, y'all would be. It wouldn't even be a discussion of who's going to win the title. It would be the Eagles.
So what we're saying here. So what we're saying here is that wide receiver is entirely dependent on who's throwing you the ball. So
no.
Okay, so I don't even know what y'all are talking about then. So Jamar Chase is great because he has Joe Burrow. Jamar Chase is not great because he's in. Well, what the fuck are y'all talking about, bro?
Jamar Chase is great because Jamar Chase is great. He's been great since day one.
Cool. Let me ask y'all the same question I asked you about the running backs, though. Which receiver could y'all see breaking out this year and entering in that top 5 chat? I can start. I'll say Marvin Harrison. I'll say Malik Neighbors.
Brian Thomas Jr. Even though he was good last year.
That's a good one.
Brian Thomas, Malik Neighbors. I also think Drake London, if Penix can do what he's supposed to
do.
Nigga,
you and your Atlanta hat. Please stop.
Hey. Drake, you look at the end. You look at the end of the season last year, what Drake London was able to do with Michael Penix that was inserted into the starting lineup. I'm just saying, if they take that synergy that they had, and now they have a full offseason, now they know where the chips lay and who is supposed to be doing what. All I'm saying is Drake London could definitely make a jump.
These niggas play in they've been playing in the worst division for the last 3 years and they ain't showing us shit. You think they're gonna show us something now?
I think they have a quarterback now. I think they have a quarterback now.
I think Malik Neighbors is my candidate for that because Cuz got busy last year when he had literally probably the worst quarterback.
Yeah, he did.
And now he's got a competent QB in Russ, and he got the franchise as the backup with Jackson Dart. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, when Jackson Dart start, you gonna know, nigga.
I like Marvin Harrison Jr.
I don't trust Kyler, bro. I don't trust that offense. They wasted.
You trust Russ over Kyler?
I'm talking about that offense. I don't trust it, period. They wasting it. I trust Brian Dable as an offensive mind over whoever the fuck. Who the coach of the Cardinals? You tell me.
Who is the Cowboys' backup quarterback again?
It's Gannon.
Why we gotta have a backup?
Because I want to know who gonna be throwing Pickens the ball by week 6.
Joe Milton.
Okay,
it's Joe Milton. Well, they haven't decided that it's Joe Milton yet, but all signs lead to it being Joe Milton.
It can't be Joe Milton. The shit that he was saying.
It is, unfortunately.
And what's the receiver? What's the receiver's name? The rookie from Ohio State that said Tampa.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
I knew it's African name.
He's gonna be nice too.
Godwin ain't even back until like October, if that.
I thought he was back. I thought he's back soon.
The dude from Tampa is gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
like he's going to be one of those people where you're like, damn, I wish I had taken him in fantasy, or how did I not know about this dude? He gonna be a problem.
I think the one in Green Bay too. I can't think of his name.
Golden.
Yeah, Michael Golden.
They've been trying to give Jordan Love a number 1 for a minute. So if he don't pan out, I don't know what they're gonna have to go buy somebody.
He's short though. That's the only thing about him. He
Packers always got these short, shifty ass receivers.
Yeah, he's 5'11" though. That's the only thing I worry about with Golden. He only like 5'11".
He could move, and he's a route runner.
I need you to be about 6'2" if you my number 1 receiver.
Nah, you don't have to be. That's prototype, but you don't gotta be. If you're elite elsewhere, he's an elite route runner with hands, bro.
5'11" scares me.
Shit, you be keeping Tyreek Hill in your top 5, so Tyreek Hill ain't but 5'10". I know you ain't have him this year, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
we're talking about speed demon though.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill different.
It's a different level of speed.
Like Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go back to college football. Similar to last season, it feels like any program ranked in the top 25 has a chance in the case to be made to reach the championship game. With that being said, which currently ranked program do you see as having a season that will be considered a failure if they do not make it to the college football playoff Final Four or the championship game?
Colorado. No, I
don't know. I'll jump out on the ledge and say North Carolina. We got the best coach in history of football. He's come down here. He got a GM. We got players that we think that are going to be good. I don't see where ain't no threatening teams in the ACC. Clemson, Miami,
Notre Dame,
Boston College, Notre Dame. Notre Dame not in the ACC. They independent.
Belichick, right? Belichick the only threat on that campus right now.
Right. So if I'm a North Carolina fan and we talking about just getting into the playoffs, I think he should be able to coach them into that. Like there should be no way he's not in the playoffs this year, especially with 12 teams.
And he should be able to relate to the players because he got a girlfriend the same age as them.
Right. Well, they're not. They're not ranked though top 25 though.
They're not. I still think for Bill Belichick to go into his first year of coaching college football and winning 7 games, that's unacceptable.
You got to crawl before you
10 to 12 wins and them knocking on the door of the playoffs in the last seed, like we seen Iowa State this past year. That's what I see for North Carolina.
You got to crawl before you walk, though, Lou, and it's going to take a second to get that program up to where it needs to be.
Even Jim Harbaugh, it took about 2 years, 2-3 years for him to get.
Yeah, I don't think that's not going to be a distraction though. Down there in North Carolina, though, like on some serious shit, like just what Bill got going on.
I think
eventually will.
I think it depends on like how these first 3 games go. If they 2-1, 3-0, I don't think nobody give a fuck.
It's gonna be Belichick Island.
This for me is gonna be an important year for Penn State and James Franklin. They're gonna have to come in and finally get over the hump.
Regardless, though.
Well, not necessarily the Final Four.
I think what matters for them is if they win or not. Penn State will be in the playoff.
No. We said the Final Four, though, right?
Final Four, yeah.
Okay, my bad. I didn't understand the question right. I thought you said just in the playoff.
And Marcus Freeman and Notre Dame. Those 2 schools really, really have to have an impressive showing down the stretch. I look at Freeman probably a little bit more than Franklin because of the fact that Notre Dame has underwhelmed the last couple of years, and that team is looked upon as one of the flagship schools. And he's looked at like a great coach, which he is. He's just going to have to show it on the field this year. He's going to really have to step it up and he's going to have to get in the Final Four this year.
I want to change my answer to Penn State, like he said.
Does Oregon have a good program this year?
Yeah, they're ranked 7th this year. I can't remember who
but I don't think they got a QB though.
Is.
I don't know.
I can't remember who that
my two would be Clemson with Dabo and LSU with Brian Kelly. Ken, this is where I thought you were going with the Brian Kelly shit. Yes, he's still at LSU, and yes, he's still a goofball. And to me, the SEC is wide open since we saw what happened the year after Nick Saban left. Alabama didn't really look the same, and they wasted Jalen Milroe last year. But to me, the SEC is wide open. So if Brian Kelly can't win this year, I think he has a good recruiting class this year too, and all that. He should be they should have the best team in the conference. Then that says a lot about him.
Go ahead, people.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So for me, one of them is definitely Clemson, and the reason why I'm saying that is because of their schedule. It's front loaded, and that's about it. Like they're opening up with LSU, and then after that, they really don't have teams that should be in their weight class. Like SMU is ranked that they play, and then South Carolina at the end of the season. So they don't make it. It's really on them. I think they control their whole destiny when it comes to this particular football season. And I think that they should be one of the better teams out of the ACC. So if it's not this year that they make the Final Four, then it's going to be an issue. And I also agree with Penn State. Penn State, when we're looking at them as just the talent that they have, they got the quarterback, they got multiple running backs, they got wide receivers, they got a defense. They play in the second best conference in college football. So that means that they're going to be battle tested when it comes down to it. But to me, Clemson and Penn State gotta be there to really justify why I think for different reasons, Penn State to justify the type of talent that they have, and then Clemson is really to justify Dabo at this point, because once upon a time it was Saban or Dabo, and Dabo don't fell off the earth. You know what I'm saying? And like Ken alluded to earlier, and like Ken alluded to earlier, you know what I'm saying? They don't play around in the transfer portal, so they haven't been able to turn around their roster. So it's very interesting. It was cool when Dabo was running the ACC under the table with the money. Now that the money's on the table, he said, "Oh, this shit not fair." Hey, bro, you better make that top 4.
Yeah, Maga Dabo. Alabama, bro.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, Nick. Got to
do it, Nick. Got to do it, Nick.
It was a 9-win season. All right, you're not coming out the gate. We just talked about giving what's the name, grace period because it's whoever, somebody. All right, we got it. This is the second year, Ken. If they fuck up this year, then you're right. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they win at least. They get into the playoffs at least.
Yeah, but what they think, it's championships for them.
Yeah,
this is not about getting to the playoffs.
It's playoffs to me. Based off last season, niggas gonna scale back their expectations on Alabama this year.
Yeah, Alabama's in their Patriots reconstruction era right now.
Hey, but the fans don't think that.
Fans, yeah, we can't. Right. I mean, we can't lose to Vanderbilt no more.
Yeah, you cannot.
And they got a tough schedule.
Especially coming up. That game against Georgia was probably one of the games of the year last year. And then you play like that the following week or whatever. It was just bullshit.
Yeah. The team to watch out for is South Carolina and Lenore Sellers. I don't know if y'all heard about him, but watch Lenore Sellers this year. That dude is nice.
Him and Nick Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
That's only on the game for those who play college football.
Yeah, no, but Nick Harbor is up and coming, becoming that guy. He's not dominant like he is in a video game, but like he's up and coming.
No real prediction though. Sheldon, you don't expect them to do anything.
Yes, I do, Lou. I promise you. I promise you.
Come on, we've seen quarterbacks like Sellers 1,000 times over in college football. He's not gonna shake the meter up.
Yeah, he is.
Did you see him at the end of last season though?
Have you seen him?
I know he's good and he's talented. I get all of that, but that don't equate to wins or college football success. Like
did you see the end of last season?
Yeah, he just got his
end of last season. I played with him on a college. I understand how good he is, but I don't think that's going to equate to wins.
He just got his running back too. The running back that transferred in that they were trying to see if he could play. What's his name? I forgot his name, but they just got that running back. He had like 1,300 yards last year for another team. So, he'll be eligible. Okay. I can't remember his name.
His team will be nice. That South Carolina is going to be in contention for a playoff?
Yes, absolutely.
Y'all are crazy.
They're ranked 13th in the nation right now, Lou.
Bruh, come on.
That's okay.
Let's check back on this.
Okay.
Let's mark make this spot. Yeah, let's check back on this.
Yes. All right, let's move to our worst of the week.
Man, my worst of the week, man. Wow. Kansas State football, man. They had a horrible week. Losing that game the way they lost it to start off. And then, of course, we have father and son. Well, let's go back even further. Edwards, what is his name? I can't think his name. He can't transfer from Colorado.
Dylan Edwards,
the running back. First, Dylan muffs a punt, and he goes down. The crazy thing about it is he gets up and runs off the field. But he was seen in the walking boot after the game. He didn't get back in the game. The fans lit him up for pouting on the sidelines or whatever. That's what they were trying to say. So he caught a bunch of flack. Dion took up for him. A couple other people had to come in and step in and say, get off this young man. Y'all don't know his character. That was tough for him to start off. They lost the game. And then, of course, afterwards, as we discussed, father and son fighting the way they did. That's just in to top it all off, you're in another country, man. So that's just an embarrassing way to start your season if you're Kansas State. and it's going to be tough to recover from this. The one bright spot is we found out that Avery Johnson is a black man. So hopefully,
is he?
Yeah, hopefully they can come back from this, but it's not looking good.
That's real.
I thought you were gonna have Shadon Sanders on your list for worst of the week.
Don't get him.
Hey, he just got a promotion today.
Oh,
he just got promoted today.
Okay, how long you had that one in the tuck?
He been sitting on that.
It was either Shadon or Shadun.
Don't get him started.
He definitely been sitting on that.
Hey, it was the night that he had that horrible game. It was that night. I put it in my Apple note. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna put this in here.
Was that a horrible game? Was that a horrible game though?
Don't do this, Spike.
We know what happened.
Not based on context.
Hey, shout out to Shadua, man.
How much time we got?
Y'all really about to do this?
We got?
Don't even let them have it.
Whoa, hold on. Are y'all really trying to?
They cut 4 out of the 5 old linemen that played in that game.
Right. Like, come on, bro.
I'm saying,
wait. Hold on.
They had him out there with plumbers. He held on.
Hold on. So when he had the good game with the same plumbers,
he didn't.
That was fine.
No, he started.
Those are the twos.
It's not even that.
Those are the twos.
I'm not even gonna let them build it out because it was on him for his stats. He held on to the ball and he was trying to run around. He was trying to run around and he know he's not athletic and he need to throw the fucking ball away.
He did what Joe Burrow did the week before, right?
Exactly. That was dumb too. But Joe Burrow and Shador are 2 different categories.
Joe Burrow
what is starting and what is
he had a bad game, guys. It's okay for quarterbacks to have a bad game.
Did he have a bad game? Or
but that wasn't because of
him.
Yeah,
he was put in a bad position. No, he was put in a bad position.
He had a bad game, but he made the 53-man roster. So shout out to him for that.
He didn't have a bad game. He was put in a bad position.
What the fuck did you watch, Spike? How was that not a bad game, bro?
They took him out for the 2-minute drill so somebody else
because he was shit in the fucking bed.
No,
and it didn't fucking matter at the end of the day because he made the fucking team.
Spike,
it was a bad
Spike. Game. Yeah, Spike. I've been in your corner before with Shador, but he played a bad game, bro.
He did. It
was a bad game.
It's cool. It's cool if I play a bad game with people who are plumbers on the offensive line. That's fine.
I mean, regardless of if they're going to be Instacarting to your crib tomorrow, it's like it don't
Uber
matter.
Drivers.
You know what I mean? They're going to be working security at the booty club, but it's all good.
Yeah, he's on the team. It's fine. Yeah. All this conspiracy and worries that everybody was doing. This whole training camp, when he was out there playing with 4s, 5s, 6s, and 7s, y'all were hyping up all that fucking shit. Talking about, look at the accuracy. Talking shit about Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel go out there and play well, and he gets no credit because he's playing with better quality players.
Well, that's my point, and that's my point, Spike, is because I can't say on one end where he's always been playing with the 3s and the 4s, and then he finally gets on the field with the 3s and the 4s, and he looks bad. But when I let him play with the first team, he looked like I can't. I mean, yeah, it kind of the argument kind of defeats.
I should let him play with the first team more.
Here's the argument you can make though. If you change the playbook for the 2 quarterbacks, doesn't that make a difference to y'all?
How do we know that?
Because we saw the plays ran. If one had quick hitters and the other one had longer developing plays, and you knew he had a weaker offensive line, it wouldn't make sense, though, would it?
It makes a difference, but I also think that the counter to that is people who actually care about the position and care about how you're supposed to play it would judge him differently if there was nobody open. Like, Sheldon, you're going to go back and watch the actual tape. So if we look at these plays and he's holding the ball too long and no one's getting open, throw the ball away. So that way we can give you that bail that you really need to be like, bro, there's nobody open. Y'all want him to make magic out of nothing? He's not athletic. Like, the line is terrible. He's out there with 3s and 4s. But if you're scrambling backwards, if you're, making inaccurate throws, just forcing stuff, it gives the haters and it gives people who are going to be irrational more ammo. So I would want Shador to just do the smart thing and play good, clean football. That way we can actually, support him in what he wants to, do.
And he leaned into the critique that they had. One of the main critiques that they had before he got it, that he doesn't anticipate, and he didn't anticipate at all at that point. So, yeah.
He definitely has.
Is that coaching thing though?
Yeah, he has things to work on.
We leaning too much on excuses, Spike.
Yeah, he has things to work on, and we're not gonna make we're not gonna make no excuses for that. I won't. Yeah, he got stuff he needs to work on.
But I will say this: maybe the offense isn't made for quarterbacks like him. Because I'm not really giving him bail because he kind of just trashed at this point. Deshaun hadn't looked anything like he looked in he doesn't look anything like he looked in Houston.
That's true.
He may not be, that offense may not be made for those type their quarterback style. And so that's maybe why they're leaning on Dylan Gabriel more.
Yeah,
you don't fit our offense.
And I thought, and I did, like I said, I watched it, and he made mistakes. But I look at some of that stuff like, if I'm trying to make this team and I'm trying to be impressive, and I know all eyes are on me, I'm gonna make sure that I make something happen. I'm gonna try my best to do something. And sometimes you can press, and you can, but he has work to do.
I get that, yeah.
But
bro, y'all are crazy, bro.
Everybody working second shift.
So many damn excuses for this guy. I'm so glad he made the team though, because I knew no way in hell. I knew no way in hell the Browns could cut this man. Because that would have been.
I'm surprised Brady couldn't give up a 4th round pick for him. That's nuts.
Man, go ahead, man.
Man, listen,
Brady don't give a fuck about that.
It ain't Brady's choice like you think. And plus, it's not his choice. Like I said, it's not his choice. Once again, and it's not. First of all, the Browns ain't letting him go. They be foolish. He's leading the league in jersey sales. Why would you let him go?
Yeah, he on his Tim Tebow shit right now.
Because why do I need him?
You heard what I just said. He made the Browns relevant. You keep looking at football. Man, bro, that's what I was going to tell you. Stop looking at football, Lou.
Those jersey sales.
You're a Cowboys fan.
Those jersey sales don't mean shit to the Browns, though.
Yes, it does.
What do you mean? 4th-string quarterback.
What do you mean?
When you ain't got nothing else going on, the best thing about the team.
So why they didn't cut him? They have nothing else. There's no reason to watch the Browns. 2.2 million people.
There's nothing on that offense to be excited about.
Okay.
That's why you keep
just to make sure I understand, when y'all see him playing for the Browns?
Next preseason.
I think he'll play this year. But my point is it's not football right now. He's more valuable to them on the bench than trade him away. They want him there.
Yeah, he's an attraction.
He has the number 1 selling jersey. You want him there.
I think Sheldon, I would agree with you for the most part, but the unique thing about the Browns, even though they're the Browns, they got 2 first-round picks next year, and they got a couple more picks now. They can get a quarterback. They can get the best quarterback they want next year and do the same thing with jerseys. Like if they get Arch, let's say they draft Arch.
It won't be the same thing, Nick.
It won't be the same because the black people are rallying behind Shedeur. In a way that
I'm only talking about jersey sales. I'm not talking about
it. They would do that wherever Shedeur landed.
Cam Ward was the number 1. Yeah, I'm talking about the team though. Cam Ward was the number 1 pick. Ain't nobody even talked about Cam Ward yet. Nobody even know it exists. There's people watching the Browns that don't even like football.
Cam Ward. If Cam Ward was Deion Sanders' son, nigga, you wouldn't hear the end of Deion Sanders.
Yes,
I agree.
Deion Sanders sold a package. He is like Jerry Jones, bro. He is a master marketer and
he did what LeVar Ball did. Same thing.
And to your point, Nick,
well, LeVar Ball ain't shit.
Browns, like if I got security and knowing I got 2 first-round picks next year and I can do what I want, why not just go ahead? We ain't winning shit anyway. We the 4th best team in our division. Right. Why not experiment with having these 2 niggas on our roster to figure out if we do have anything? What's the point of giving them away? We know this season's a wash. Might as well experiment and try to figure out what the hell we got. So I wouldn't trade him either.
Yeah, because if you let him go to like Kyle Shanahan, or you let him go to Sean McVay, you let him go.
Then you look stupid.
And he look crazy, then it's like, what the fuck do we just do?
That's the worst thing you can do. That's why I told you, Lou. That's what I meant by he's more valuable. I ain't even talking about football. I'm talking about the meaning and the impact to what that team means and what the fans mean.
The Browns have done that. Baker Mayfield looks like makes the Browns.
Y'all still talking about football, Nick.
It ain't football no more.
I get your point. I'm not talking about your point. I'm talking about my point as far as the Browns don't really have like. It's not even about the Browns. It's more about the Raiders, in my opinion. Shador was talking about he was tight with Brady. They used to go eat fried chicken at his house and all that other shit. And for 5 rounds, this nigga said, You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he tried to fight for him and they just weren't going for it.
Hey, Nick, why'd they let Baker go again?
Because he was shitty?
Because the Browns organization?
They are shitty, but because they had another option and it was Deshaun at that point. They put all their eggs in that basket. So it's like right now we let him go. Like let's play this out. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I got it.
I think Baker was injured. That's why.
Hey, well, maybe as we go to the super chat, maybe he instead of trading for him, Nick, he decided to remove a piece. And just make it easier.
Wow.
You know? It could be
Doc.
Yeah, did Doc say last week, super chat from Green Beans, did Doc say last week that Drew Brees is a top 10 all time? I want to hear his top 10 QB list.
You want to take a week to get that together?
He ain't gonna make
Nah.
He gonna stall us out.
ISO.
Stall us out, Debo. Stall him out, Debo.
All right, Brady. I'm not giving them in any order. I'm just giving you the top 10. Brady, Mahomes, Peyton, John Elway, Joe Montana, Aaron Rodgers, Breeze. I'm gonna put Marino in there.
Steve Young.
I don't know if I want to put Steve Young in my top 10.
It's his list. Let him say his last 2. You got 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts.
And that's why I draw the line.
Hey, kick them off the train.
Come on, Q.
Honestly, I can stop there. I mean, Breeze to be in my Breeze to be right there.
Aikman.
I'm good.
Aikman.
He'd be at 9. Aikman is not in the top 10. Y'all tell me who I left out though. Who I left? Y'all got 2
Lamar
spots.
Aikman.
Lamar Jackson is top 10 yet?
Even if you put Lamar in there, you still got.
We can't put Lamar in there. Lamar got to get over the hump, man.
Troy Aikman.
Aikman is not in the top 10.
Nah, Lamar got to at least make a Super Bowl.
Roethlisberger?
No, y'all stretching it. Breeze is top 10. Y'all got 2 spots, and y'all can't even come up with 2 niggas right now.
I gave you one.
I like how you flipped that on us.
We got 3 Super Bowls.
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. Breeze is in my top 10. I just gave him top 8. I'm trying to say who was ahead of him. Everybody else is no.
Aikman should be in your top 10.
I'll give you all of those people ahead of
Elway. Did you say
Did you have Peyton?
Wait.
That's a good one.
Real quick. If you telling me all those people you named are ahead of Troy Aikman, I'm cool with that. That's fine. But if you can't come up with 10 and you still trying to deny Troy Aikman with 3 Super Bowls, that's crazy.
I have Steve Young ahead of Troy Aikman.
Man, you didn't say his name. You didn't say his name.
I don't have him in my top 10. I really don't think.
All right, so he ain't top 10.
On face value, I can't even give it to Steve. I'm saying I can think
of is top 10 for me.
I can't.
Spike getting hype off a documentary and shit.
Yeah, bro. Troy Aikman is not top 10.
I don't give a fuck about that.
You gonna watch that?
We done with the 90s, Spike. We done with the 90s, dog.
This is first 8 weeks of the season. The episode.
I just find it really interesting. Osama bin Laden that he came up with 10 names and Troy Aikman ain't on them 10 names, how it's possible that you can move forward with that? Because if I ain't got nobody else to fill out these last 2, the person that has 3 Super Bowl rings and dominate the 90s should be that person.
Nigga. We ain't talking about no Troy.
What about Brett Favre?
Yeah, I'm about to say Favre is ahead of him.
Nah, we ain't putting news races out.
Troy Aikman.
Shit, we take Eli Manning over. No, that's crazy.
Hey, Eli in my top 10 at number 10.
Hey, FIFO said Peyton Manning. That's a good one.
Don't say that too loud.
Peyton Manning for sure.
Eli's done something twice that no one's ever done.
Do not say that too loud, please.
What?
Troy Aikman's not top 10, bro. Hell, Staubach could be in there before damn Troy.
Peyton Manning and Steve Young, my 2 in there.
Roger Staubach is the quarterback of the best quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys.
If Lamar get a
Troy Aikman,
I will agree with that.
If he's that, how the hell is Troy Aikman above him?
That means
Lamar ain't got no ring.
Top 10.
Lamar got to have a ring.
He saw the documentary and shit. He hype right now. That's all that shit.
Yeah, that's all that is. He part of hype.
Nobody care about that documentary.
Wait. Lamar in y'all top 10 right now?
I can make a case.
He's not. You can make a case, but he's not. I'm just saying if he gets
no, you can't.
If he gets one ring, he's top 5.
Shit.
He ain't even been to the Super Bowl. He got to get to the Super Bowl. He ain't even got to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you're like, nah, don't do that.
I don't care how it look in the regular season. You got to.
Lamar has 2 NFL MVPs.
I don't care how it look in the regular season. If we just talking about regular season, that's different. But you got to show me something to play.
Aaron Rodgers. Hey, hold on.
He got to get to the Super Bowl.
That's why I didn't like. Aaron Rodgers ain't in mine. I don't care about Aaron Rodgers either.
One ring.
Dan Marino's in your top 10, and he's in my top 10 too. And he never won a ring, but he played in one. He played in one. Lamar got to play in one.
We put Spike on mute for a second. This nigga said he got Troy Aikman above Aaron Rodgers. He got to sit on timeout for a second. He's sitting on timeout.
I just want to point out now we care about Super Bowl.
I can unmute myself. Yes, I got Troy Aikman over Aaron Rodgers.
Archie won't get that fire week 1 spike. He's white.
That sounds crazy. That sounded insane.
DB shot us. 37 and under videos have been hilarious. If y'all had to play one game and you get paid nicely, would you do it? And what position? Have y'all seen new clips?
Yes, DB Shouters. Hey, DB Shouters, just so you know, in the Dead End Sports chat, man, and our text thread, all we've been doing is watching 37U video.
All right. So chat, y'all should either this week or next week, everyone give each person a football position that what we would play. Like Sheldon, you DT off top. Like
I'm straight Jake Elliott.
Hand in the dirt. I need you to get a field. I need you to get a field on nigga.
I'm kicking, man. I'm taking the easy road.
I need you to line step as soon as you get set. That's how
I need you to be the Black Jason.
I want to know,
bro.
I know FIFA already answered this. Would any of y'all niggas do this?
Fuck no. I'm still college eligible, goddamn. Like, what the fuck?
FIFA said he'll do it. FIFA almost got tempted to do this shit.
Nick would be a crazy gunner. Like he just on special teams.
That's what Hey, Q, that was wild. Hey, listen, man.
He blocked you cut the punch. I swear.
I don't know what position.
It's about impact.
Make me do this, bro.
I don't know what position Ken played, but he wouldn't have no face mask. Ken
would definitely be a linebacker. Ken would definitely be a linebacker.
Man, that's crazy.
I'm not doing this. There's nothing you could get. Like you can't get me to do. Like no. I think I
would be tempted.
People are insane.
But I remember when I was much younger. I was out there playing. It was some church event. I think they had a cookout or whatever. I was out there playing quarterback, and I got a pick or something, man, bro. Ran it back or whatever, and then a couple of plays later, I did something that messed up my damn back. I was done for the week.
Yes,
Ken
was having home in the car.
There is no type of marketing that they could do to get me to go out here and play this. I'm good.
Spike will be like a safety, a free safety or some shit. Except he'll
Spike
play.
Will be on the sideline.
Spike will play in no socks.
If you're gonna risk your whole life and livelihood behind this tackle,
Spike you be laying on that trading table, sleep like Michael Parsons.
Exactly.
Spike in the open field, trying to stop the running back or the wide receiver from getting
I would
to the
love
second
to
level.
see that shit.
Never
breakdown. Spike's breakdown will be crazy. Be out there with no socks.
You running past me for the touchdown, Q. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm
be out there with no socks. He be out there with no socks.
FIFA
fullback.
With
FIFA
that being
fullback.
Yeah, facts.
FIFA will be on some like Hofstadter shit. He be going crazy. Like from Tampa Bay.
Nick could be a slot receiver.
I'm trying to tell you, nigga be crazy on special teams. It be going nuts.
Jalen, you'll be like safety linebacker type.
Nigga be out there like,
hey, bro.
He would run the ball back at all.
No,
it'd be all fair catches.
Nigga, this is some of the craziest shit that I've ever seen as far as going viral and clicking on the videos of it. I can't believe it. It fascinates me that people do this every time that I click on a video and watch this.
Hey, FIFO definitely said he was a quarterback, though. I know there'd be a lot of delayed games because he be saying C. We never caught him.
Hey, I think we got video, FIFO. Remember we early Dead in Sports days. We were at the park
throwing a Kyle.
Yeah, with Kyle and B was out there and shit. I wonder if I still have that.
Yeah, I had an arm then.
Loaded up
now.
Crazy.
Yep. What? We the boys. Are you guys going to do your division winner, Super Bowl, MVP picks next Tuesday, along with your top 10 quarterback picks?
Is that going to be next Tuesday?
Is it next Tuesday?
I think that's going to be on the Thursday show. We're going to do that.
Are we doing one the day of the game?
Yeah, we're doing that during the Cowboys' funeral.
Yeah, we're gonna do the game live. We're gonna do the first game of the season live.
So I can't watch the game. We got to do it live. Okay, cool.
Lou, will I see a number 11 for the Cowboys out there?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you'll see them in the stands, like a bunch of jerseys. You'll see a bunch of jerseys in the stands.
Micah Parsons.
Micah, come back. Micah, come back.
Hey, Sheldon, we locked up everybody we needed to. Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah, you good. You good now.
Hey, 85% of the cap going to 3 players.
Man, we don't care.
Best off season of the year.
Hey, mute.
How long is he gonna be ready to go? Nick, how many sacks is your Nick?
He gonna get 15.
Mute.
Hey man, how many more of these super chats, man?
85% of your cap.
Let him be happy now. Let him be happy now, because in 2 weeks from now, he gonna have a whole different
Hey, Josh Bros. Which of these quarterbacks is most likely to be on another team that season if they don't perform this year? Kyler, Tua, or Lawrence?
All three, but more than anybody, Kyler. Yeah,
Lawrence got the complexion. Tua,
I would say
he might just retire.
Tua just got paid, so yeah, they not.
Tua might just retire. And I think Kyler.
Ain't nobody taking Tua. Ain't nobody taking Kyler or Lawrence. Is it?
Yeah, Kyler probably the easiest to move, honestly.
Yeah.
All right. Tweets open doors. Wash legend question: who looked the worst by the end of their career? Moss, Andre Johnson, OBJ, Dez, Ocho, or Jerry Rice?
It's unquestionably OBJ.
It's
unquestionably because
I'll say Dez.
Because
Dez was still fine. Dez. He was just slow.
Jerry Rice was fine.
By the end of his career, when he was with the Saints,
he was just slow. He was just slow.
Dez had a Achilles, so the expectation was like, all right, just come back and be serviceable. OBJ, the decline came so fast.
Yeah, but he kept getting season. He got getting season injury.
He kept trying to get up. He kept trying to get up, and then the Super Bowl injury was just tragic.
He could have won Super Bowl MVP. That's what I was about to say, based off how he was playing before.
Yeah, but
that Ravens time was rough.
Nigga,
that Ravens time was rough.
No, that Dolphins, y'all don't even remember that shit. That was like Men in Black, nigga. They just like that. You don't even remember that
shit. That's crazy. Jerry Rice only had 27 drop passes his whole career.
Jerry Rice was getting off on the Seahawks, bro.
Yeah,
I saw that.
He was 42 years old, routing niggas up, bro. Come on.
I remember Jerry on the Raiders.
Unquestionable GOAT, and it's not close to me, bro.
With George Jefferson dreads.
Facts. That too.
We them boys. London is going to have a great season with Michael J. Penix.
They're gonna be playing in London. I'm not gonna be watching.
I don't know. I don't know if London that good.
I think he's good. I think more so Penix. I think he gonna have a good breakout year.
We not doing this with Michael Penix.
Atlanta deserves a franchise QB.
We know.
Shit, they gonna only have a franchise QB for 3 years. They got already 30.
They gotta have a franchise first.
That too.
Wait, how old is Michael Penix?
He like 28. No, he ain't. That nigga like 28.
Enough.
His nigga, like 27. He's literally like 28.
27.
He a 2-year player at 28. Spike, nigga career gonna be over in 5 years.
I didn't know he was that old.
And his rookie contract is gonna be over.
Facts.
He might be in 37.
Yeah, Just Bros. These super chats are my outlet to vent about this team, so forgive me. But the last time the Jets were in the playoffs, this fine and wonderful company of dead end was not in existence. When will it end?
Wow.
Never.
That is crazy.
Never is gonna end.
Next year.
That was Bill Parcells' Jets? Or
Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez, Rex
Ryan, Mark Sanchez.
I hated those Jets too because they kept on knocking out the Bengals in the playoffs.
They had that defense.
They gotta sell the team, bro. Like the
Penix is 25. They say
ownership is
he's not that old.
He's old for
I think Jaden Daniels is older than Penix, I think.
No.
But back to the Jets thing. Yeah, it's rough for y'all. I know when we started, it wasn't a lot of things there, but I don't see it getting any better. Like y'all got Justin Fields as y'all quarterback. Like
Justin gonna have a good year. They're gonna win 7 to 8 games.
No, he's not. 5 games.
They're gonna 7 to 8 games, bro.
5 games, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
We gonna hey, you already know.
No, they're gonna lean heavily on the running game. He's gonna have a good
5 games.
Hey, we're gonna have to bet a bottle on it.
5 and 12. You want to bet right now? You want to bet a bottle right now? 5 and 12. I'll bet you right now. You just brought me 2 bottles to the A, right?
I'll bet it. And I don't even drink.
What you saying?
We ain't gotta do bottles. We do something else, you know.
Okay, that's cool. What you saying? How many? How many games? I say
more than 5. All right, more than 5. I'm doing
okay.
over.
So I got one more.
They're not even the worst in their division. So good.
Nick, you want the bet?
I'm waiting to predictions. When we do our predictions, I'll see what we bet back there.
Next super chat, man. Keep the show moving, man.
All right, Blank 964. I think that's a new name. The Browns are more concerned about making money regardless of if on the field product is good or not. This ownership group has had 2 winning seasons and is about to get a brand new stadium.
I don't even
worry about making money.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I don't even think they care about making money, bro.
They do. They just threw away $240 million.
They do.
But they just wasted all their money on Deshaun Watson too.
That's what I'm saying.
And they got 5. They're the only team that got 5. They got 5 notable quarterbacks on their roster.
4 now.
5. No, it's 5.
They traded Kenny Pickett.
And they cut Tyler Huntley.
Yeah, and they only got really.
They traded him to the Raiders yesterday. To the Raiders.
Yeah, to the Raiders.
Okay, I know.
Yeah,
I said
for a 5th round pick.
Yeah, they got to make their money back. Up
in the depth chart.
That 240 gone,
so Joe Flacco is going to be their starter.
Yeah,
either Sanders.
Dylan Gabriel is the backup.
Gabriel is the backup.
They got a senior citizen, a freaky man, nigga need to lose like 15 pounds, and then Dylan Gabriel.
And I think Dylan Gabriel is going to get hurt, and then Shador is going to take over.
He is. I agree, Ken. That's what. Yeah, Flacco's going to go down. I hate to say it, but
I'm gonna say it also. I know I just made a joke about it, but Shador do got to lose some weight though. Like he carrying a little bit too much. Like on some Lucas shit, like I think that help his conditioning if he drop like at least like a 10 or 15.
And Dylan Gabriel's small too.
Yeah, you know what I'm
saying? He's really tiny.
Yeah.
Josh Rose, I hate a lot of the Shador slander for some reason. I hate the Caitlin Clark Angel Reese chat because it brings the worst kind of people into sports. But if he was good, he'd have shown it in practice. All right.
I ain't mad at that.
Interesting.
And last one, Josh Rose. I'm a certified Peyton Manning hater, so give me Drew Brees over Peyton. Peyton had way better teams and was one and done as a number 1 seed so many times.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Low key.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Like defensively? Offensively, of course.
Drew Brees.
Yeah, 2 great teams.
Peyton Manning is better than Drew Brees.
Peyton
yes,
Manning,
he is.
He's a better.
I'm not saying that.
But I don't know.
You're not saying what?
You think Drew Brees is better than Peyton?
No, I'm not saying that.
Oh, so what are you saying?
That's what Josh Rose is saying, I think.
Yeah, I agree with his point as far as Peyton had better teams.
Yeah, I give you that. But Drew definitely has had better defenses.
Jalen, who's the better?
No, he didn't. That's a lie.
He muddied the waters.
Lie.
Wait, FIFA. He's trying to muddy the waters. Who's the better quarterback, Peyton Manning or Drew Brees?
I just said Peyton Manning.
Okay.
What are you talking about, bro?
Right.
I named him ahead of Drew Brees when we did the top 10. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Would you rather have Peyton Manning on your team or would you rather have Drew Brees on your team?
Peyton Manning.
Can't ask the Saints fan that because I'm just a homer. I'm gonna say Drew Brees.
Yeah, Peyton Manning's a guy.
Peyton Manning made the Colts what they are.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the Broncos.
That's not true.
That was the last one.
Von Miller made that team.
Yeah, he did. When Peyton had it, the Seahawks ramshacked that nigga.
Bro, that shit was crazy.
That shit,
it was on first snap.
To this day, Percy Harvin ran that shit back.
First snap, bro. Damn, that shit was. I remember watching that shit. That shit was crazy.
That was one of the crazy Super Bowls, though.
Yeah,
and
man.
Then that was in New York too, wasn't it?
It was in New York. That's the closest. That's the last time a Super Bowl's been in New York, right?
Yeah, really? Like on the East Coast and in general.
Yeah, because it's always cold that time of year.
Yeah, it was like 50, but it was like 50 degrees that day in New York.
That's gonna be the last time New Yorkers get to go to one too, so it's all good.
Jackson Dart, Shelton, 2020. What year we in? 2028.
You gotta take advantage of mute buttons.
Now you gotta let that nigga be excited for the little things. When the season starts, it ain't gonna be here no more. He gonna be looking like me.
Leave Nick's teams alone. You better leave Nick's teams alone.
Nick gonna be over here with me. He ain't gonna be talking too much shit about the Saints because we gonna be in the same boat, buddy.
Oh, he's not, bro. When it's Jackson Dart versus Joe Burrow in the Super Bowl this year, Lou.
Oh my God! All right, man. All right, that's enough. That's enough.
Hey,
what are we doing next week? Is it
top 10
coaches?
QBs. Top 10 QBs.
Oh, it's the quarterbacks. Right.
So are we all gonna wear all black for the funeral on Thursday, or are we doing?
Hey man,
Jaylen.
I'm out, man.
Hey Jalen.
Hey.
Jalen. Send Q. Hey, wait. Send Q an adequate background for Thursday as to where we ain't got to look at that bullshit he got back there.
Documentary.
Can y'all please send Q an adequate background for Thursday?
I love that background.
Before you end the stream, I wanted to be said. If you ain't, just send me your list now, so you ain't got to worry about it on the next one. Mm-hmm. If you ain't seen it yet, that's your problem.
Hey, what's the next?
My bad. I thought I did, Doc. That's why
I'm trying to tell y'all now. The next one is top 5 head coaches and top 10 QBs.
Shit. Spike was too busy watching that Great Value Last Dance documentary. crying.
Just make sure Q can't log on with that bullshit background. That's all I have.
Crying.
Give him a real data and sports background.
He said this shit used to mean something to me. Get the fuck on.
They was biting heavy off the Last Dance.
This nigga had his hot cocoa and his Snuggie ready to relive some good days, bro.
Yeah, they kind of were. But all right, man. We'll leave it there, man. We'll catch you guys next week. We out. Peace.
Hey.
Peace.